What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the main course here on Retro's Remastered. We have lots of nom-noms to talk about from over the weekend and some from this morning. So, let's get to it. Let some people come on in. I'll post that I'm live, and then we'll go. Post, close and close, and copy link. Everyone, I'm live. Hello, Matthew Coburn. What's going on? How are you today? I hope you are doing well, sir. While we wait for some more people to gather on in, start going over some of the good nom-noms we have today, I will do a dab and drink some water, and yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It was great finishing that game last night. Felt accomplished. Finishing the story. Now I need to go back and do all the side shite. Don't know what I will stream game-wise this week because I got the poll going on for another 6 days. But I have something up my sleeve that might appear as a live stream here on YouTube in the evenings coming up this week. That's all I'll say. All say. So, yeah. We got some interesting nom-noms, some rumors that some people are already claiming are false, but we'll talk about that. And what else we got? Oh, the Golden Globes were last night. We'll talk about that. Talk about a little Star Wars, something actually, Matthew, that you posted about. You posted that video with Jake Lloyd, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. There's an article about that to help summarize it for us so we can talk about it. And then we're also going to talk about Spaceballs. So, some fun stuff we're going to talk about today, and then some stuff on the Xbox side. And, nothing trailer-wise to react to today. Maybe the new Marvel Rivals trailer, but that was usually, it's such a nothing burger trailer, usually sure, it's going to show some stuff. Apparently this one features the Fantastic Four, but doing a reaction to that, no one's going to really watch reactions to that. They want to see reactions to movie trailers, and that's what we give them. So if any movie trailers drop during the show, maybe we'll do a reaction. But so far there haven't been any new movie trailers that I've really seen. So yeah. Doobie-doo. It's a Monday, the first Monday of the new year. How's everyone feeling about 2025 after the first 5.5 days of it? Loading up. And good afternoon to you, Doc. Good afternoon to you, Doc. Boom. So, it's Monday. Yeah. The new version of Social Stream is not working for YouTube. Yeah, it's so I can't highlight messages. Oh, maybe I can do it like this. Hold on. No, because it's not. Oh. Ah! There was obviously a bug, so there's already a new version of it. Yeah. Anyway. Not a big deal, y'all. Let's pin you. There we go. So, why did I open that? Oh, wait, what the hell? Ah, I accidentally clicked that. So, same shit, different day. Love it. What's up, Spencer? Did you want to join, Spencer, or are you doing shit? You editing videos and shite. Water. Sustenance. Yes, he, waiting for Patricia. Love it. Love it. It's like waiting for Godot, but it's waiting for Patrick. That might be too intellectual of a joke for us right now. Okay. Well, I'll just get right into it then. He makes Godot look punctual, says Matthew. Ba-dum-bum. So, just a quick little rumor that Collider might be rolling with, and Jason Momoa is dating an actress named Adria Arjona. Oh, got you. I didn't know that was from Buffy. Oops. This would help. And here's his Instagram post. Look. Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's teasing us. He's fucking teasing us. And then there's Adrian Arjona, who has been rumored and is one of the top fan picks to take on Wonder Woman. So that'd be interesting if Momoa is pushing for her to get the Wonder Woman role. But this is cool. Let's watch it again. Hold on. Why did I not? Why is it doing it like this now? I want to watch it full screen like I did. No. Here, let me see if I refresh it if it'll let me watch it. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. There it is.
Yeah.
So we're getting a sneak peek that he's starting to read the script, and he's hanging out with his girlfriend currently, Adria Arjona, who the fans would love to be Wonder Woman. So just a little more Lobo shit coming. So So, yeah. Well, let's see here. Anything else? They're just like, and then the rest of it's just who is Lobo. Lobo was always his favorite, Momoa said. Went on to say that should DC come around asking to play Lobo, would be a fuck yes. That's an old quote, obviously. But he's starting to read the script, guys. It's real. That movie's what, 2026? So, yeah. Yeah. Very, very cool that he's starting to read the script. Man. I'm excited for the DCU to get started with films. Creature Commandos has been great. The Elseworld stuff has always been good for DC. So all the Batman Elseworld stuff. Colin Farrell did win the Golden Globe last night. So congratulations to him. Okay, cool. Just let me know. Spencer. Cool. Well, I will go get into video then. So hold please, folks. BRB. Yeah, you're gonna get some weird screen right now. You're gonna be able to hear me, folks, but you're gonna get some weird screen right now because I needed to change the source. Oh, let me change that. Hold on, guys. I like it a lot. Oh, nope. Wait. Oh, nope. It's in the main assets, Chris. Assets. Ha 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 ha. I said assets. Aha. Whoa. Come on, video. What the actual fuck? Is it clearing up? It's clearing up! There it goes. Yay! Well, that was a pain in the ass. So yeah. All right. We back, baby. I see blur. Yes, Duck. Is that the weed or the? Well, let me install the new socials. Now I need to install the new social stream so that I can highlight that. Oh boy, extract. Like they just came out with a new version of social stream and then they came out with a new version the next day. It's like, what the fuck, man? Because the browser was broken. It seems, obviously. Obviously. Yes, I want to run anyway. Anyone who uses this computer can... Oh, no. We'll just do that, actually. Fuck it. No one else uses this computer. What am I saying? I am the computer! I am the law! Now let's see if it works. Sign in. Okay, I'm signed in. Activates. No! Come on, man! What the fuck? Social stream, you're broken. Alright, let's do it with username. Yes. Nope, not working. Social stream's broken right now with the app. It says that their browser is broken. So I can't highlight on YouTube. Twitch. Wait, let's see if Twitch works fine now. Twitch is working fine, though. That's the weird thing. So there's something going on with the YouTube side of social stream. Because there's something with the browser on the YouTube side. Red shirt remastered. Boom, boom, boom. Find and activate sources. Activate source. Oh no, it looks like you're using an older version of your browser. I am not. What browser? It's yeah, YouTube doesn't like this internal browser for social stream. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. Even in the future, nothing works. That's right. Look at me. I'm the computer now. Yes. The longer YouTube is around, the more weird it gets. Yeah. Yeah, there's like weird things about it, like especially with the live streams. Especially with live streams, there's some weird shit with it. But whatever. I just can't highlight your chats on screen. Maybe Spencer can get it to work, but not I, says I. So, but yeah, I kind of want to watch this again. Hold on. Just because the music in the background is so great too. Yeah! Ah! Oops, I gotta turn that off. You can't see me. It's funny. All right. Oh yeah. Let me make sure. Studio mode. Okay. Oh, why do I have logo right there? Oh, that's why. Put that there. Ah! Why did I click cancel, Chris? God damn it. Just the two of us. Yes, perfect. Anyway, so let's move on, I guess. No, let's wait for Spencer for the next thing. Actually, let's just talk about this next, because the next couple of things I want Spencer to be here for. There's a couple of things. But Ronnie had kind of prematurely pulled the gun on this last show on Friday. Or was it Thursday? Whatever day it was. Because I got high. But his prediction came true. Mufasa wins the first weekend of 2025. But also, the Sonic franchise as a whole has crossed the $1 billion mark. Congratulations to the Sonic franchise, 1, 2, and 3. All crossing the, enough to make the $1 billion mark. Let's see if they tell us like which one was the best one of the three. Obviously, I'm pretty sure the third one is. If you look at the Rotten Tomatoes and the scores, the critic scores, then you see that the movies have gotten better. And I believe audience scores as well. So, yeah. Turns out Mufasa just had to wait to be king. Again, this is the time kids are off school. They've been off school since like the week before Christmas till this weekend. They're all going back to school now. At least the grade school kids, not the college kids, but the grade school kids. So all the parents took their kids to go see Mufasa. Sonic looks darker than it has in the past, with the guns and the John Wick looking stuff. And so parents obviously were going to go towards the cute baby lion. Well, or teenage lion in this case, because it's Mufasa. So yeah. But Sonic now has got second place with 21.2 million. So the this one's 336 globally. The first one was 319 globally, and the second one was the best actually. Total 405 worldwide. But Sonic 3, I believe, still has probably a couple more weeks left in the tank. I doubt it's going to get pulled from the theaters soon. It's doing so well. Hey, what's up, Austin? Seth Rogen as Pumbaa is going to be fantastic. Well, he was Pumbaa in the last one. They were like the highlight. I'd say Seth Rogen was the highlight of the first one. Like Pumbaa and Timon, for sure. I don't know do they show up in this one? Seth Rogen is Pumbaa. I mean, it's kind of like he is. You look at him, and you're like, oh, look, it's Pumbaa as a person. He farts. He eats. You know, he laughs. You know. So. So yeah. Mufasa is the king right now. They were in the trailer I saw when I watched Moana 2 in December. Okay. So he took the kid to see Moana 2. Cool. I have no interest in Moana 2. That's, to me, it was a sequel. Did we need it? You tell me. You saw it. Did we need the sequel? I've barely even watched the first one. Oh, hey, look. Hey, look. Whoa. Hold on. What's up? He scared the crap out of me because I'm not looking at that screen. Did we need the sequel for Moana, Austin?
I've heard no, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've heard. I said no when I first heard we were getting a sequel. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I ask myself about Hollywood all the time. Did we need the sequel? LOL. I'm so pissed off. Do not update Social Stream. The YouTube site is broken for shit.
Is that what I use for the
showing the highlighting the messages and stuff?
Okay.
Yeah, because now Twitch it's working fine, but YouTube it's broken now. You click on to activate it and it says, "Oh, this browser is not updated. Update your browser." And it's the internal Social Stream browser. And you're like, "What the fuck?" So 0.22 is the one you want, which is what I'm gonna go reinstall now. So I can, after the stream actually, because whatever at this point. Unless you, wait, but you could activate it and it would start showing up on mine if you activate it. Oh, but yeah, if you
think too much about it.
Yeah, I am. Not the best sequel by a long shot, says Austin. The first was better by a lot, but the sequel hit a lot of different notes, so I think it was all right, but not the best sequel by a long shot. Got it. So it sounds like, no, we didn't need it.
That's what I hear about it.
All right, but Mufasa is the king right now. How do you feel about that?
I didn't look at this because I just haven't seen what the numbers were. So I assume it's about Mufasa's number one now?
Number one, yeah, it won is number one at the box office after trotting behind Sonic in its opening weekend. Here, let me share my screen. Video.
I see it. I have your document already pulled up of it, but yes.
Oh, okay, you have it up. Okay, so sure. No need.
Yeah, I just haven't looked at the numbers yet.
Yeah, it's so.
But
it's 476 million globally. 168 domestically.
So this would have been the third week for the movie that it counts.
Yeah,
that's how. And so I knew for the first two, I knew Mufasa did better than Sonic globally on both of them, but then not in. I know domestically Sonic beat it out both times. So I guess you're now saying Mufasa has.
Yeah, Mufasa is 168 million domestically, while Sonic 3. Sonic 3 still is number one by. Looks like it's gonna drop to because it says that Sonic 3 has hit 187.5 million domestically. I think so. I think they're talking globally because globally it's 476. But it won this past weekend, so the way it's gaining, I think by next weekend it's going to overtake Sonic.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, both of the movies have legs. That's for sure.
That is definitely for sure. But what is big is that Sonic as a franchise has hit $1 billion as well.
That's very true.
So
I was just thinking about it. I don't remember if it was this morning or last night, but I was just thinking that, it's kind of crazy to think that Sonic's really, I feel like, the first video game to really crack the movie franchise in that way.
Yes.
As far as making multiple, right? I mean, obviously, Mario already did this one and done, but like as far
And
as
it was
like,
animated, so it's a
movie.
little different. You could do so much more with animated for a video game movie.
Right.
So
But as far as of actually just making a solid trilogy to do it first, to actually
Yeah.
have a good video game trilogy done first, I didn't think I'd say it'd be Sonic, but here we are. Sonic's actually doing a really good job so far.
Here we are, and what's funny is that we remember.
I feel like they've gotten better and better. Well, I think 2 and 3 are like equally as good movies. It just kind of depends on like their different kinds of stories that it tells.
Mhm.
Like one's a more fun adventure, and the other one's a little more about like the relationships with the characters and whatnot. But like they're both like really good movies, and so definitely worth watching.
Yeah, and as they've shown, the critic and audience scores on like Rotten Tomato and all the different scores have gone up for each movie.
Yeah, they're really.
I mean, adding Keanu Reeves is going to do that to your movie, though. So
he does a good Shadow.
I've heard he does an amazing Shadow, and so obviously then throwing the John Wick stuff in there, is fun. You're making it all John Wickish a little bit,
Well, are you talking about like with Shadow's backstory?
Yeah.
Well, like I know that was stuff done into games before. I'm not too familiar, but like I know it's not a new idea to the franchise.
Yeah. Well, it works with Keanu Reeves. I'm saying, like the fact that it's Keanu Reeves and it's John Wickish, it works perfectly.
Well, I mean, it's just one of those things. Keanu just works with Shadow.
Yeah,
it's like he's one of those people that doesn't have a big variety of as far as his voiceovers go, but it works
for
the character.
Yeah, well, and that's why one of the reasons I'm thinking too is that Mufasa in these past couple of weeks has really picked up some legs, is because of that darker tone in Sonic 3 compared to like Mufasa, and kids being off school and Christmas time and the holidays. I think parents are more likely to go take their kids to see Mufasa than they are to go see Sonic 3.
I don't know. I mean, at least as far as domestically goes, more have been going to Sonic, so.
Well, but Sonic's had how many more weeks?
They came out on the same day.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. So they came out on the same day. So I think by next weekend, I think Mufasa will overtake Sonic 2. Sonic 3. Just at the rate that's going. So Sonic got 21.2 million, and Mufasa got 24 million. So, maybe not by next weekend then. Maybe, it depends on how many more weeks they both are in theaters too. That's the big thing, is movies don't stay in theaters as long as they used to, because they want to get them over to streaming services quicker.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here. Let's look at something here.
Okay. What are you looking at?
Just curious about
Curiouser and curiouser.
budgeting of how the budget of Sonic 3.
Oh yeah, good question. Compared to Mufasa, because the movie, all that CGI for Mufasa was probably super expensive.
The first number I see pop up is just over 120 million.
For Sonic 3?
Mufasa budget is 200 million.
I was going to say it's probably around there, around 200. So Sonic 3 is technically doing better because of the lower budget, so they're making more of a profit. So that's
as far as domestically goes, I remember when Mufasa came out, I saw how there was already like low predictions for Mufasa, like especially compared to what Lion King hit.
Yeah.
But then like the actual numbers were even lower than that. So I know Disney's probably not too happy about that. But
yeah, it's not anywhere near the first one, that's for sure. Which is crazy because it's a better movie than the first one.
Critic score average is not that much better, but what I find interesting about it, that and what makes me curious about the movie. Haven't watched it yet. I'd like to, but I might just wait on Disney Plus.
Sure.
But is that it's all the reviews I've personally seen of it is I either saw people saying that it's like really good, like 8 out of 10s,
like John's.
Yeah, like John's, and I saw some other places, don't remember exactly where in particular, but then I saw other people in places being like, this movie is awful. You want a great movie about brothers that, you know, you know, they were good brothers and then break apart from each other. Go watch Transformers 1 instead, which, you know what, I'd agree with that anyway, because that's a movie that they didn't market right, but
yeah.
I just found it funny of how, like, I haven't seen anybody say, like, oh, the movie's meh or just okay.
Yeah, it's either bad or good.
Yeah, really bad or really good. I haven't seen any of the others, so, you know, we'll see.
It's weird, which, you know, you would think that would average to meh. You know?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is the average score is the best score, so, like,
it makes sense.
We'll see.
Oh, boy.
I'll check it out eventually.
Oh, boy. Well, the next thing we're going to talk about has to do with the title of the stream.
All right.
And that is that, this is great. Josh Gad had to explain recent Star Wars lore to Mel Brooks during a recent pitch for Spaceballs sequel.
Right.
Hence the title, Mel Brooks slept through the Star Wars prequels and sequels. So Mel Brooks, who helmed the classic Star Wars parody Spaceballs, has not returned to the franchise since his 1987 feature. And at a pitch meeting for the Spaceballs sequel, it was up to producer and star Josh Gad to catch Brooks up on the happenings of Star Wars during the last 38 years. Mel is incredibly involved, Gad said during an appearance on the Let's Talk Off Camera podcast. I'll share a funny story that I haven't yet shared. When we were pitching him the original conceit for what we wanted to do with the film at the beginning, he goes, I'm just telling you now, I want to really go into detail because I don't know a lot about the new Star Wars films. And I said, okay. It's literally like I am a combat vet just going to war in front of one person. I'm sweating. I'm getting into every line and every beat and every comedic set piece, every reveal, Gad said. I'm painting all of it and speaking to how this speaks to a certain Star Wars moment. And then Gad reflected on how Brooks told him, it really sounds like you have your finger on the pulse, which Gad then called the greatest compliment I could have ever gotten, even though there's no context for it for Mel. He really just trusted everything I had to say. So, for all we know, Josh Gad could be like pitching him his version of Star Wars. And Mel Brooks like, yeah! So, Gad set to star in and produce the Spaceballs sequel for Amazon and MGM. Josh Greenbaum will direct, and the script was written by Josh Gad, Benji Samit, and Dan Hernandez, and Brooks will produce. So, as Doc says, that's a great sign for an upcoming parody. But we just saw that Brooks is not directing. So, I'm not as worried about this now as when I first saw the headline. But it's just hilarious that it's been... He said 30, like, he hasn't known any, like, the prequels have been out for 25 fucking years. like, almost, you know? So it's kind of funny to me that Mel Brooks hasn't been keeping up. Mel not directing a Spaceballs makes you less worried? It's going to be a very different Spaceballs. Can't say a lot of the things, do a lot of the things. It's not going to be a true Mel Brooks movie. Spencer, you've watched a couple of Mel Brooks movies.
Yeah.
You know, Spaceballs, Men in Tights. What else? Yes. What other ones have you seen? Is that it?
I'd have to pull up a list of what he's done.
Have you seen Young Frankenstein?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Those are probably the only 3 I've watched.
Okay. Well, still, those are good 3 to have seen. Blazing Saddles, you need to see. We need to get you to see that. But yeah, there's a band called SR-71, and one of the line, and they're from Baltimore, and they were like a late 90s, early 2000s band, and one of the lines in their songs, even back then, was, "You can't make a Mel Brooks movie today." And so without him, he's producing it, so I guarantee you Mel Brooks for this movie will be on set. Hey, what's up, Castro? Well, if it isn't the old red shirts, Castro says. Even the bad ones like Dracula Dead and Loving It. Oh, that's a good one. Leslie Nielsen. Oh, boy. I guess, I never really thought about it. If he's not directing it, is it really a Mel Brooks movie? What do you think, Spencer?
I would think no. Producing and directing is two vastly different things.
Yeah.
The director brings their own taste to something. Even though I really enjoyed Dial of Destiny, it's no Steven Spielberg movie by any stretch.
This is true.
And so, and you can tell that, just with some of the directing style when you really get to comparing the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I'd agree. Absolutely, it's not a Mel Brooks movie. It's just the name is what carries on.
Yeah.
Because you have to think about it this way: of the director of this movie he's not necessarily making this to be necessarily his movie. He's making it to be the sequel to somebody else that they've done, and not necessarily his own piece of art. Versus when Spaceballs came out, that was Brooks' version of my parody of Star Wars. This is my movie, and so we'll see.
Yeah, it does work, and it's going probably straight to streaming. Amazon MGM. Usually, those movies have been going.
Well, they just did Red One on stream in theaters.
And how well did that do?
That's because they didn't market it.
True.
Right?
Okay.
That's the problem there. But I think this movie, depending on how much they spend on it, it'd probably be.
I would hope they would market Spaceballs 2 a lot. You would hope.
You would hope so.
You would really, really hope they would market Spaceballs 2. And of course, you got to have merchandising. I wonder if, because with the first one, they weren't allowed to have merchandise, George Lucas said, no, you can't do toys and stuff like that, because he didn't want to, he knew what kind of market he had with the Star Wars toys. He didn't want something coming in and taking those. So I wonder if they're going to have any kind of merchandise for this movie, or if the joke's going to somewhere pop up again because they can't. Remember, Disney owns Star Wars now, not George Lucas. So
they probably wouldn't.
So you're probably right. So Disney, it's like they were like, hell no, we don't want you taking any of our market.
Right.
We're struggling enough as it is in the movie market,
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Doc says, and he's 98. How often will he be on set? I mean, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how these old guys, because they have people walking them around and pushing them in wheelchairs, and like they don't walk for themselves, People drive them around, push them around, he's probably got a hover around. He's driving a scooter around on the set, yelling at people in the Mel Brooks way. And you mentioned Dial of Destiny. It's funny. I'd say after finishing the story for The Great Circle, I'd say that's a better story than Dial of Destiny.
That is what I've heard from everybody, saying it's best indie story since Last Crusade, I think.
Yeah.
Is what I've heard.
I'd agree. Best video game thing we've gotten indie-wise since the Fate of Atlantis, for sure.
When did that come out?
92? I want to say, and Last Crusade was 89. So,
okay.
So yeah.
Disney wants more, supposedly, so
yeah.
Very cool.
So, yeah. So, okay. So we have low expectations. Emperor's Tomb was an average game, Doc. Emperor's Tomb was an average game. It's definitely no Fate of Atlantis and definitely no Great Circle.
Yeah, I need to play more Great Circle, but what I've played of it's been great.
So, So speaking of Star Wars, we're getting a little more serious right now. Matthew Coburn had posted this video in our Discord of the actual interview. But this is kind of a quick summary of it. But Jake Lloyd who was young Anakin in the prequels, has come out and talked about his struggle with mental health. And we talk about that kind of stuff here on this channel because I have struggled with mental health stuff. Gio, who was a former redshirt, he struggled with mental health stuff. And I think it's really important that these child actors who struggle with mental health, especially after being put through the ringer of being a child actor, really should not be scared to come out and talk about this kind of stuff. So he spoke with author Clayton Sandell, who co-wrote Star Wars Timelines, and his mom was there apparently. Apparently, he spent 18 months in a mental health rehab and for schizophrenia. And Jake started having trouble in high school, apparently. Started talking about realities. He didn't know if it was in reality or a different reality. Now, I'm wondering, because as a child actor, your brain is still developing, that Star Wars kind of had something to do with this. You know, you're put into this world where you live this world for like a while. And I could see it affecting him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different aspects that go into it, different factors and variables all with it. So it's really hard to say. But I could definitely see that being a factor.
Mm-hmm. Although it's saying that his mom is saying that his experience with the fans was always therapeutic. So
yeah, I don't remember if I read through it all the way, but I know I read through most of it with where all this originally came from, and
yeah.
I remember her talking about saying like she was saying that wasn't related to Star Wars stuff at all. She was just stuff that developed a bit later on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not saying that it couldn't have had a role, but it's not the main reason, because the main narrative of it behind it was, oh, people hated Phantom Menace so much that's the way he ended up being, but it's like that's not necessarily true, is what she's saying.
But that's. I will say that there are subconscious triggers that could affect it. That he being in that state unaware, like, because when you're mixing up reality and mixing up what is real and what is not. When you lived in that kind of fantasy world for so many years, where and like Doc said, fans did go after him, but. So, I mean, kudos for him to coming out and talking about this.
Yeah.
I hope that he can heal, and because the fact that he said that his experience with fans is therapeutic, man, imagine what a great comeback story it would be, him showing up at cons and stuff after all these years, and the fans giving him love. And because I love the prequels. I do. We joke about how bad Attack of the Clones is, but Phantom Menace is underrated. Revenge of the Sith, it's an amazing movie. And Attack of the Clones is not terrible. It's just got some George Lucasisms. you know. So remember, you know, as I've talked about before, that was back when ILM was first starting, and he was really trying to play around with it and toy with it. So, and Doc says, who knows what happened behind the scenes to him? We all know it has been iffy with children in Hollywood. Not saying anything did happen, but these days you don't know what he dealt with, I suppose. Absolutely. And you don't know if he's been able to talk about that fully anywhere but therapy, you know? 'Cause I understand that aspect of being, you know, having things that you don't talk about with other people, but you do to your therapist, for sure. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I rip on Spencer all day long to my therapist.
I'm such a terrible influence.
Mm-hmm. But I really hope, yeah, with that Nickelodeon stuff coming out with Dan Schneider. Yeah. But I really hope we start seeing him back on, like, being known as, hey, that's little Annie. Hell yeah. Good for him. So I hope that he it's really cool. I do urge people to go watch the video that's in our Discord that Matthew posted. Where did he post it? Anything Goes? Or did he do it in movies? I think he did it in movies.
I don't see it in movies. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, Matthew, if you could let us know where you posted that. And Patrick, what the hell are you posting at 1:57 a.m. John Campea, and on the 4th? How did I miss this stupid garbage? I doubt Tom Holland is retiring from acting soon. Don't listen to a word.
What it is him extrapolating something that he did say on the record, but definitely not what it means. What is his where he was asked in an interview about how long he'd be acting or something like that, and he was saying, I'll definitely retire from an actor once I have like I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but he was talking about how you essentially won't see him as an actor once he has kids. It kind of like being like, once I have kids on my golf course, you won't see me acting anymore. So.
It's above the Popeye trailer. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is in movies. Jake Lloyd's personal saga. New focus is helping determine. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So that was the big. Yeah, that's what I read through.
Cool. Yeah, if you get a chance, read that for sure. People, here, post it in the.
There you go.
Cool. What's next? What do we got next?
I just found something that just came out.
Oh,
a little tease, if you will.
Still, poor Corey Feldman still left out in the cold.
I just DM'd it to you so you can pull it up.
Okay. Oh boy, what is he? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Up here. So he just posted this cryptic teaser, and
so we're okay. Hold on. How do we make things on fucking Instagram? I guess I gotta zoom in. Yeah, there we go. Fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Let me see. Can I switch to the?
1 second, folks. Welcome in, Bree. How you doing,
Hey,
Bree? Good to see you here.
Switch accounts.
Trying to share something here, so Chris is getting set up here. But just something that we just found that wasn't on the schedule.
Yeah. So. Here we go. I mean, I knew that in 1997, the Wachowskis offered Will Smith the role of. Was there audio?
I don't know.
Yeah, there is. It's just typing and stuff. Like in 1997, the Wachowskis offered Will Smith the role of Neo in the Matrix Smith turned
Yeah.
it down. He chose Wild Wild West, believing it was a better fit for him at the time. But the question remains, what would The Matrix have been like with Will Smith as Neo?
Yeah, so people are now speculating.
Wait, there's
he's
more.
now
Wake
gonna
up, Will. The Matrix
Yeah.
has you. Okay.
So Will Smith maybe now be in the next Matrix, which we know is a thing happening.
Yes, we know it's happening. And we knew that Will Smith we knew that he was offered the role originally before Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And I think he'd be, at this point in his career, a better Morpheus than a better Neo.
No, Doc. No, that movie was awful.
Was the last Matrix good? I didn't watch it. It was.
I didn't even make it. I don't even know if I made it to that.
Let's call it Easter eggy. Let's call it that.
I've watched some stuff that's Easter eggy and fun to watch through. That was.
I didn't say fun to watch through. I said Easter eggy. Damn it.
Yeah, it was bad. Don't bother.
Don't bother. Yeah, it's that scene in the motorcycle. Fucking yeah. No, I'm not even.
I like I said, I only made it through like a third or halfway.
Shit. I watched the whole thing.
And didn't watch.
I watched the whole thing.
And finish.
I did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will Smith is not really a huge beloved actor anymore. Sure, he's a well-known actor, and he can draw a box office if it's the right movie. I don't know if this is the right movie, though.
Yeah, it's a very interesting choice. We'll see. We'll see what comes of this new Matrix. I know I almost have like zero interest in it after
the
garbage
Resurrection. Look,
and even then, it's like 3, whether you like it or not, 3 was an ending to that Matrix story.
Yes, exactly.
And so
I don't
I don't know what there is for.
Well, remember their excuse is, it's the Matrix. It just reboots and reboots and restarts and restarts, and But yes, you're right. In the third one, it was them agreeing that they won't do the Matrix anymore.
Yeah,
that was what they. So it's like. Why? But then they lied, and they restarted it. Dun dun dun.
The Matrix at this point is one of those franchises like Terminator, where like we don't need it.
Yeah, it's enough. Well, again, should we get back into originality? Is fucking dead in Hollywood. Enough with these sequels that we don't need.
Well, originality would be there more if people went to go watch it, but they don't. So
true. I mean, but that's also because it's really expensive to go watch original content, and a lot of those artsy original movies are going right to streaming these days.
Well, even just like the more original movies that look good, don't do as well.
True. Well, that's marketing too. Part of that is marketing.
Not always. No, not always.
Well, you have to understand. Well, here's the thing: because of streaming services, and it's starting to come back because of all these ad tiers. But a lot of people don't pay for the ad tiers. You have to when I was a kid, when I was even your age, when we watched TV and we always had ads. So like movie trailers and movie marketing was like thrown in our faces a lot more than it is now.
Well, yeah, the way people find stuff now is way different.
Exactly.
Definitely. The way you market is definitely different.
So,
but thing is though, is anything with Sonic's name attached to it's gonna make more money than, say, I don't know the exact numbers, but then like the Wild Robot, they're both known to be great kids movies, but one has a franchise behind it, but one's a way better movie, so.
But also one's coming back to theaters and then a week later going to streaming service for everybody to watch before the Oscars, because that one of them is up for Oscars, in the Wild Robot.
It'll be a little bit.
No, you're right. You're right.
But point is, if something has a name attached to it, people will go watch that no matter if it's good or bad. Versus if there's a franchise you have no interest for, you have no reason to go spend your hard-earned money on that.
Yeah. Speaking of awards, Golden Globes were last night.
That's true.
They were. And we're going to check out some of the winners from the AP article. Sam.
Yeah, I was looking through some of this earlier.
Okay, so I haven't seen the Brutal. Do you know anything about the Brutalist?
I didn't know of it until I looked it up last night, and then the moment I looked up what it was, I'm like, this makes perfect sense why it won, because it's very much that sort of like movie critics love. It's like a 3.5-hour movie.
Oh, wow.
Based on somebody's like, well, I don't know how much of it's true or not. Hold on, let me look it up here.
Yeah, as we go, through it. Well, Brutalist won, and then
it's an epic period drama film by Brady Corbett or Corbet. I don't know how you'd say that name there. Let me pull up a story description of it here. When a visionary architect and his wife flee post-war Europe in 1947 to rebuild their legacy and witness the birth of modern United States, their lives are changed forever by a mysterious wealthy client.
Oh, so like betrayal and money and
so it's
like
one of those movies where, like I said, it's like a 3.5-hour movie about just character development of the and that's part of what made Oppenheimer great, is because he had a 3-hour movie delving into his character. So like,
sure.
Once I saw what this was, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense why this is now.
Well, and Adrian Brody did win for Best Actor for it as well, so in a drama.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing though. It's also carry something like that too, and it's an A24 movie. I didn't even realize that.
Oh wow! Oh shoot!
I literally just saw at the beginning of the trailer it said A24 production there. So
yeah, that's one we'll have to definitely check out. The Brutalist. It's gonna be one you might have to watch in like 2 sittings because it's so long apparently.
Yeah.
So interestingly, Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, not Wicked. Amelia Perez won.
Yeah, that was the other big winner, which I've never heard of. I haven't even looked.
It's a Spanish movie, I believe. Like it's partly in Spanish. I think there's a lot of it in Spanish. It's got like Selena Gomez and Ariana, someone else who's like a lot
Zoe Saldana's in it.
Zoe Saldana, a bunch of actors, and then I know that like Selena Gomez was criticized for her Spanish in it, and stuff like that. So, really, not our kind of movie, probably.
Follows 4 remarkable women in Mexico, each pursuing their own happiness. Cartel leader Amelia enlists Rita, an unappreciative lawyer, to help fake her death so she can finally live authentically as her true self. I also see this thing here about it being described as a musical crime comedy.
Okay. Well,
I'm not sure how crime fits into a musical comedy, which we've heard of before. But
Zoe Saldana won for Best Supporting Actress in it.
That's cool.
So yeah, and it won Best Motion Picture Non-English. So it is in Spanish. It's subtitles.
Yeah.
Brady Corbet won for The Brutalist for Best Director as well.
Nice.
Let's see here. Best performance by a female actor in a drama, Fernanda Torres in I'm Still Here. Don't know what that is.
Let's look that up really quick.
Okay.
I'm Still Here.
Let's see if it won. I don't think it won anywhere else. No.
It's a political biographical drama film.
Oh, cool.
Let me see what it exactly is. Wait, what?
So she's the main lead. So I'm guessing a female leader in a South American country.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's just like a little description of it I can find here.
Even on IMDb, there isn't.
It popped up another movie under the same title first. So
that's a pain.
A mother is forced to reinvent herself when her family's life is shattered by an act of arbitrary violence during the tightening grip of a military dictatorship in Brazil, 1971.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, so probably a very emotional movie, I'm guessing.
Looks like it's not out here officially, which is interesting.
Oh.
Because it says coming February 14th.
Huh. So, I guess they are the Golden Globes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture musical comedy.
I have
Demi Moore, The
heard-
Substance.
Hold on. Docs is saying the Substance
Yeah.
is probably his favorite movie. The movies that won. I've heard great things about that movie.
Yeah, Demi Moore. It's who else? There's other big actresses in it. Let me go look up the cast of that real quick. Let's go here and pull up IMDb. The Substance. So we got Dennis Quaid, Demi Moore. So really, that's it. Actually, the big names. So they're the two big names. Margaret Qualley, what's she from? Is she from
Docs saying
Once Upon a
Dennis
Time.
Quaid was great in it.
Yeah, no one else. Yeah, she's not really that big. So yeah, Dennis Quaid and Demi Moore are the big names. I don't know who Gort Abrams is. So yeah, not a. So okay, let's see. What does it say it's about? A fading celebrity takes a black market drug, a cell-replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger, better version of herself. It's a horror, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about it, although I've heard it's really good.
It's fun and visually great. Not really a horror, so what's it more? Music? Oh, it's a comedy, I guess. Dark comedy, I guess. Would be.
I was gonna say it's in the musical or
Comedy, yeah.
so I'm not too familiar.
But they
with
don't
it.
have a horror category. But yeah, that's interesting. I
Yeah,
wonder-
but like I've heard it's really good and unique in its own way. So
Cool.
and yeah, Doc's justifying what I've heard.
Excellent. Excellent. Sebastian Stan won for playing Donald Trump. I love it. Love it. I have to watch that movie. I can't wait to watch that movie. Dark comedy, drama, sci-fi. It's kind of like a Black Mirror a little. Okay, it's like an episode of Black Mirror. Okay. But in a movie form. Okay. Yeah, different man. I gotta watch Sebastian Stan playing a young Trump. I mean, fucking why not? It's it. It's Bucky as Trump. Then we said Zoe Saldana and Emilia Perez. Kieran Culkin, Macaulay Culkin's little brother, who was also in Home Alone.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Won
I was gonna say the name looked familiar. so I
Best
didn't know.
Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role. A Real Pain. What we got on A Real Pain, Spencer?
I don't know what a real pain is. Let's see here.
Let's see.
A real pain. It's definitely not the real pain in my ass.
No, that's Patrick.
So that's. I was gonna say who I'm talking to right now, but that also. No, I'm joking.
Mhm.
Hold on. Let's see here what IMDb shows for it. Jesse Eisenberg directed and wrote it.
Interesting.
But mismatched cousins reunite for a tour through Poland to honor their beloved grandmother, but their old tensions resurface against the backdrop of their family history.
So it's like a buddy film where there's a lot of arguing and fighting. I like it. And oh yeah, he was in Scott Pilgrim as well. That is true, Matthew. Yes. Cinematic and box office achievement. Wicked. There you go. There's where Wicked won.
That's interesting because I feel like there's two main things for where what would have won that award, and so it's interesting that they would. It makes sense that they go with that one, I guess.
We already saw Emilia Perez won the Best Motion Picture for Non-English. Flo won animated. Wild Robot did not win.
I've heard great things about Flo. I haven't. I'd like to watch it.
What's it supposed to be about? Do tell.
I know it involves a cat.
Ha! Love it.
Let's see what the official description says because I actually don't know much about it myself.
Hmm.
cat is a solitary animal, but as its home is devastated by a great flood, he finds refuge on a boat populated by various species and will have to team up with them despite their differences.
Is it Noah's Ark? It literally is it Noah's Ark?
I don't know. I guess it does kind of sound like that.
Doesn't it?
I've heard it's great though.
It sounds good. It sounds fun, like Zootopia, but on a fucking ark.
I've heard what's his name? Bill Hader said he absolutely loved the movie, saying it was like maybe his favorite movie of the year. That I think he said it was his favorite movie of the year, saying that like he's allergic to cats and it makes him want to get one after watching it.
Ah, that's great. But
yes, Bald Robot's really good to breed.
It sounds like Noah's Ark, which is funny because I'm not going to say anything. Because, yeah. Don't say anything, Matthew. Anyway. Yeah.
I'd like to try to find it for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good, fun movie. Who's the voices?
It's a small... I don't know... oh, wait, hold on. Actually, this might be the one where there's no voice acting in it.
What? And it won? Silent film won.
Well, I mean, there's music with it.
It's still a silent film. Silent films have music.
They had music that accompanied it.
Yeah.
See here.
The Epic of Gilgamesh and a bunch of other legends and other cultures. Yeah. The Flood legend, yes. But still, it's interesting. So it's like, yeah. Very interesting. No voice acting. Huh. Best screenplay was Conclave, which is a movie I want to see. It's about picking a new pope. John Lithgow's in it. I forget who else.
I think I've actually heard of that.
It looks really good. Looks really good. Definitely want to see that. So Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Best Original Score for Challengers, which is the movie with frickin' what's her name? Frickin' Zendaya, right? About tennis.
Yep.
So good for Trent Reznor. He's been all over the place recently. He's doing something else. He's doing something else that there's a soundtrack. I think for a game or something we saw recently. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah. So Trent Reznor, good on him. Best Original Song, El Mal from Emilia Perez. So Emilia Perez must be a really good movie for a non-English movie. So that's the movies stuff, all the movie stuff. So Emilia Perez looks like they were the big winner. And then The Brutalist.
And Brutalist. I think they both won 3 awards.
See here, Brutalist won 1, 2, 3. No, Emilia Perez won 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4. So yeah, and then let's go to TV now. Shogun won Best Television Series for Drama. I still need to watch it.
Well deserved. I haven't finished it, but what I saw was great.
Definitely need to watch it.
I need to get back to it.
Best Comedy, Hacks. Haven't watched that. Don't know much about it.
Yeah, I know I looked it up, but I don't remember anything about it.
So, hi, Frodo.
Well, it's an ongoing thing, so like it's 4th season.
Okay. What's the plot?
There's only 3 seasons out, and there's a 4th one coming. Actually, that's what it looks like.
Okay. As Matthew's listing all the John Lithgow movies he likes, and Harry and the Hendersons, Manhattan Project, Twilight Zone, the movie. Anyway.
So it's a Max series.
Okay.
It just says, IMDb just says, explores a dark mentorship that forms between Deborah Vance, a legendary Las Vegas comedian, and an entitled outcast 25-year-old.
Interesting. So it's about stand-up comedy. Cool.
It makes sense because
Yeah.
it's labeled for comedy or musical. So
Yeah. So Shogun swept on the actors for drama.
well deserved.
Hacks won for best performance by a female actor in TV series, musical, or comedy, and then Jeremy Allen White for The Bear for male for actor. Best limited series, anthology, or movie made for television, Baby Reindeer. Man, I think Penguin should have won that, but we're not going to talk about it.
Well, what is this, Baby Reindeer?
Yeah, what's Baby Reindeer? Like I feel like, how would Baby Reindeer better than Penguin?
The story follows Donnie's warped relationship with a female stalker and the impact it has on him as he ultimately forced to face a deep, dark, buried trauma.
Interesting. I'm surprised it wasn't Penguin or Monsters for this.
It's a very I don't know. This sounds like a very sort of project the Academy or whatever would favor this.
Got you. But at least Colin Farrell won for best performance by a male actor in a limited series.
Well, fun fact, this is now third comic book villain role to have won a Golden Globe now.
Heath Ledger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then who's the other?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, right. Okay. Overrated movie, but you know my thoughts on it.
It's okay to be wrong.
Best performance by a female actor in a limited series, Jodie Foster in her True Detective series, which I've heard great things about.
That's the upset for a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what's her name in Penguin, but she did a fantastic job, and so I don't know if I'll ever give the series a watch, but if I do, it'd be through a lens of like, all right, you beat out who so many different people's picks for
Kristen Milioti,
because
she was
did
amazing.
A great job. She did a great job, and what I've heard though about this of what annoyed people is that her character is very one note in the show. She just did a good job.
Jodie Foster's always one note. That's the thing. Have you not seen Silence of the Lambs? It's Jodie Foster. I mean, hey, what's up, Patrick? Do you want to join us, Patrick? You can join us if you want to, Patrick. We're getting to the video game stuff. We're almost done the Golden Globe stuff. I'll be there shortly, he said. Oh, boy.
TikTok.
TikTok, motherfucker. Oh, my God. Okay, so best performance by a female actor in a supporting role was Baby Reindeer. And then Shogun winning another award in TV, male actor in a supporting role. So they swept the male side of acting for their awards. That's good for, wow. I really have to watch that show. Ali Wong for best performance in a stand-up comedy on TV. I'll have to check out that special.
Pro show.
Yeah. And that's the last award. So, cool. That is the last award. Award. And, what's really funny... What's really, really funny, and you're going to, yes, yawn sports, but you're still going to laugh at this, Spencer, is Kristen Bell bust husband Dax Shepard for watching the Lions-Vikings game during the Golden Globes, and he said, priorities.
Well, you know, it's okay to be wrong again.
The Armchair Expert podcaster can be seen watching the Lions-Viking games on his phone, which he had tucked in between his knees. I love it. You gotta love it, though. Like, come on. Like, even if you don't like sports, Spencer, you have to admit that's pretty fucking funny. That, like, even, like, a big name, an actor at the Golden Globes, like, I gotta watch football instead. Like, you're at the Golden Globes, and instead you choose to watch football. Because he's, like, been here, done that. Let's see it. You story. Here we go. Detroit Lions, Dax Shepard. Apparently he's a Lions fan. Yes! I love it! Love it. That's fucking hilarious. Oh boy.
Oh, the beauty of smartphones.
The beauty of smartphones. That's right. It's while Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford were presenting the award for Best Animated Motion Picture, which was Flow. The beauty of smartphones is right. Okay, here we go. What would you be watching on your phone if you were bored there?
I wouldn't watch. See, my thing is, if I'm bored somewhere and out and about, I don't watch anything. At least nothing like that,
Would you read something? Be reading something? Would you just be acting like you're paying attention but be staring aimlessly into space?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking it.
It's a great.
Let me change my battery while you think about that. I'll put you up on the screen by yourself.
Probably a combination of acting like I'd be interested and also just reading whatever.
Okay.
So whatever comes about there. Camera time, yeah, exactly. Have an active imagination that I cultivated that while sitting in Jehovah's Witness church growing up.
Yeah. Doc's family is Jehovah's Witnesses, so he doesn't talk to them anymore.
Watching a movie. Yeah, I mean, if I put on anything, it'd have to be something I'd like, like a movie per se. It'd have to be something
with subtitles that you could read the subtitles so you wouldn't disturb,
See, there you go. Put on Godzilla -1. You'd have to read the subtitles anyway.
There you go. Put on Amelia Perez. Although there's apparently music in that won an award, so you want to kind of hear that. They don't talk to me, not the other way around. Well, you don't want to talk. You really want to talk to Jehovah's Witnesses? Oh, yeah, you're shunned. I forgot you were shunned. You were shunned. Oh, wow. I texted them to tell them I expected a daughter, and they essentially told me to piss off. Yeah, you don't want to, So that's why we all tell your people that, like, your family members to get off my steps and lawn and stuff.
Steps and lawn and stuff.
Get off my stoop. Due in March. Congratulations, man. What are you doing here? Talking to us. You work from home, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you work from home. Let them tell you you're an apostle and they will split. Tell them you're an apostle. No, I'll just run off. Nice. Or as I say, run off. What was I gonna say? No, Jehovah's Witnesses come. Amber put up this as a joke. It's a "Cats for Trump" sign on our front door, and it's a cat in a suit with a Trump wig on, and it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. It keeps people away from our fucking door.
Oh, so you're telling me it's actually worked?
It works, yes. It fucking works.
There you go. Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh boy. Still waiting on Patrick. And while waiting on Patrick, I guess we'll move on to the next story, which is New Year, new rewards with Xbox.
Oh, what is this? I haven't seen this.
This is new too. I just saw this today. They updated their quests, and not only that, Game Pass quests are coming to PC.
Oh,
yeah, buddy! You can make even more. Starting to roll out on January 7th. Quests are also available for PC Game Pass members. There's a little trailer thing. Let's watch it. Minute 24.
New quests await.
New quests await.
Game Pass quests. There are even more ways to earn rewards with Xbox. Do your dailies while you do your dailies.
Are you watching it, or?
Exclusive to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass
no.
members, just
Okay.
play any game in the catalog to start earning. Play more games, earn more rewards.
It's not really, yeah.
Punch that pack 4 times in a month
It just
with
seems like
4
what's on
different games for
console is
bonus
now on
points.
PC.
And for a bigger bonus, punch 8 times. with
I mean,
big
it
games for way,
breaks
way
down
more.
the different kinds of quests down here.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
news.
yeah. It's very
So maybe-
interesting.
Are back.
You
Playing
could
a
elaborate
bunch of different
that.
To
games.
start earning.
Well, is that how it
It's
was on
simple.
Xbox? Because I
Longer
remember you
streaks,
did it for a bit on
higher
there.
multipliers, bigger rewards.
Yes, this is very different,
4 weeks or
though.
more of consecutive games.
I still do it on Xbox, and it's very different.
Mr. Street,
I don't like do it
no
hardcore,
worries.
but this seems
Just
like I
reset.
would start doing it again on the Xbox.
Time to
I
claim.
think that's what they're trying
When
to
you've got
do.
enough, turn those points into Xbox
It's
gift
draw
cards to buy
people
your next
back
favorite
to
game,
the program.
donate to your favorite causes, and more. You're already playing. Now start earning. Rewards with
Yeah.
Xbox. Turn
So-
your love of gaming into your next
Yeah.
favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Patrick's here. Let me.
Hey, everybody! I snuck in.
Well, they couldn't hear you until I put you on the screen because that's how VDO works.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi,
How
everybody.
you guys doing?
We're talking about new system for Game Pass quests for Microsoft Rewards. More
What do we
ways to
got here?
earn.
Ooh.
So, let's see here. Let's start with as a part of these changes, minimum playtime is required. Oh wait, they said there's a new hub on the. Let me see if I have to update my Xbox app. Then maybe we'll pull up the new hub. If it's gonna show up yet, it might not. It said tomorrow, so
Yeah. I don't
uh,
expect to see anything till then.
that's probably true. Tuesdays, yeah, you're right. So there's gonna be a new PC stuff. Let's see here. Daily play. Earn 10 points a day by playing any game from the Game Pass catalog for at least 15 minutes. Weekly streak. Play for at least 5 days a week to complete your streak. They already have that right now, and you have a PC and a console one. The more days you play, the more you earn. Now comes the challenge. Maintain your streak. This is where it's new. Maintain your streak week over week to unlock bigger point multipliers. A 2-week streak will earn 2 times the base streak. 3 is 3 times. And anything beyond a 4-week is 4 times. And then if you play 4 games for at least 15 minutes, there's a monthly 4-pack to get a bunch of points, which they already had that. They called it like Game Pass Explorer. Play like 4 different games in a month and you got a certain amount of points. They're just calling it different now. But now they have an 8-pack as well. And the 4-pack count towards the 8-pack. So you can double that. So they're adding more to it. And then beyond changes to the exclusive quests for Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass members, we're also bringing new ways to earn points for all players. Starting January 7th, 2025, all reward members 18 years and older, that's us, will be able to access the new PC weekly bonus, awarding them 150 points when playing it for at least 15 minutes for 5 days or more. That's already a thing, but they're making it for 18 and older only? Interesting. With this update, we're also rebalancing points from the current console weekly bonus to 150 points and the daily play. Okay, so they're lowering point values because they're adding multipliers.
Okay.
So,
Wonder how that'll even out later.
yeah.
Keep up with it.
Yeah, that'll be rough.
Yeah, I think so. We are constantly evaluating the Xbox platform to ensure our continued commitment to foster positive age-appropriate gaming experiences for our players to enjoy.
AKA 18 plus.
Starting today, earning rewards points via gameplay, oh wow, will only be available to Xbox players 8. I know why they're doing this. 18 years and
It's
older.
a liability thing.
Yeah, because they don't want these kids going and spending points on cards and then going buying the rated M games.
Because then that can become
Then they're liable.
Yeah.
The Rewards Hub used for tracking and earning points, the Xbox app for Windows PC and
I don't
Xbox
know.
app for mobile will no longer be available to player under 18 years old. So if a kid's smart enough, all they got to do is go in and change their age.
Yeah, I think there's some stuff with Microsoft though. I would imagine it's a little bit harder than that.
You think you gotta like do like an ID and stuff and show that
with
you're of
a
age?
Microsoft account, something on the Microsoft account.
Probably,
Like,
you were
once
probably right.
create an
Yeah.
underage account, there's probably some way you have to go through. You can't just go changing your age because they're gonna be like, whoa, you said you were underage before.
Yeah, how did you gain 5 years all of a sudden?
Yeah,
you're 13, now you're 18. What the fuck?
huh?
So yeah, this
You
will be
wanna play-
interesting to
You wanna play
see.
Grand Theft Auto now, little Timmy?
I will be intrigued to see.
Now, don't lie. You all were playing games like that when you were a teenager.
Absolutely. But we didn't
Exactly.
have games like that when I was a teenager, really. I mean, we did, like Grand Theft Auto first came out
Doom.
and like Doom, but Doom's not really Doom. Like I was playing
That's
Doom when
rated
I
M
was
game,
like,
though.
huh?
It's a rated M game.
The original Doom? Pixelated
Yeah.
blood?
Yeah,
I mean,
back
that's
then
the
it definitely
thing, though,
was.
is that's the what graphics
Well, I don't know
were back
because ratings back then were a little more lenient.
There
They
wasn't,
might
yeah,
have
it was
been-
way more lenient back then, guys. Duke
Let me see what
Nukem.
that was. Let me see what year. Was the ESRB even a thing back then?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think ESRB was around yet because video games weren't huge. But yeah, Doc's like games. When I lied about my age as a teen, it was for other reasons. Yeah, I was lying about my age to buy cigarettes and stuff, you know?
Okay,
back
it was
then.
mature 17 plus back in the day.
Okay, so it was M. So my parents are bad. Bad people.
Either that or it got updated.
It probably got updated. When did look up when ESRB was founded? That's what we need to do.
Because this game came out in '93. When did the ESRB?
Oh, I meant porn.
Start?
Yeah, porn back. My parents bought me porn when I was 13 years old.
94. It started in
Interesting.
Pre ESRB.
So it was pre-ES. I stole
this
cigarettes, said
that's
Doc
something
Jesus.
They added later for other.
I
ports
wonder
that
if
did-
Doom was one of the reasons. You
It was
know?
that time period.
You
It
know,
was
if
that time
93,
period.
94, like, I mean,
Back when the whole government was do video games cause real life.
Yeah.
violence, the whole
yep,
panel of
yep,
people
yep,
at,
yep. Video games are evil, like Dungeons and Dragons is
there's
evil in the
videos that
80s
you can
kind of
watch on
thing.
YouTube, there were congressional hearings. You can still go watch on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're yelling at each other. People are yelling at each other about it. It's fucking hilarious.
Spencer, there are mothers and fathers yelling at Congress members about
Video
Doom
games.
is too graphic and violent. Timmy's gonna go out with a shotgun and kill people. Oh no!
Yeah.
Bree says, I think Time Splitters was my first 18 plus game. Postal, I remember Postal. They freaked the hell out. Yeah, people freaked the hell out about the game Postal.
What was the first 18 plus game? I'm trying to remember.
I remember what mine was.
I don't even remember what mine was.
My,
Oh, it was probably Perfect Dark for N64.
I mean, fuck yeah, I don't
Was
know.
that?
My
Hold on,
dad,
that
my
was-
parents. Didn't
Yeah,
give
I
a
think
fuck
that was
about that
18, I
shit.
think.
Because I mean, I play, like I said, I played Doom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was 14, 13. It
Yeah.
came out when I was 11, so like I played it when it first came out too. Duke Nukem.
Yes,
you know,
Doc. Doc is right in the chat. Doc is absolutely right.
if a game caused you to be violent, then you were already flying too close to the power lines. Very true. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. So I'm very excited for this next thing we're going to talk about because we're going to.
Oh yeah, there was all sorts of pornographic, borderline content in games in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, Leisure Suit Larry. Come on.
Leisure Suit Larry is the biggest one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Custer's
What
Revenge.
was it? what was that? Was it? There was like one game in the early 2000s that was like borderline pornographic. It was like a beach volleyball game with anime girls.
Oh, yeah. That's Chainsaw Lollipop Volleyball or something like that. Or DOA
enough.
Volleyball. Like that whole the DOA franchise in general and Chainsaw Lollipop franchise in general. Like,
yeah. So that's what repopped means.
yes, Dead or Alive. That's right, Dead or Alive, Doc.
Yep.
Dead or Alive Volleyball, yep. But the next thing we're going to be talking about, if you want to, Patrick, pull up the daytime show document, is what to expect from Xbox.
Do I have that one?
We all do.
You might have it in the pinned. I don't think I had it
Yes.
saved on my end.
It's in the pinned. Well, you do because it's pinned.
Do-do-do-do.
It should
Let me
be.
find it. I will find it.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I do not have it.
It's not pinned there? Did I?
No, apparently not.
Oh, well, that's weird. Well, if you go to your Google Doc... Oh, wait, you're on an iPhone.
Yeah. I can see if it's in there. Maybe you sent it to me at one point or another. Let me check. Let's try that.
But we're going to talk about...
Oh, yeah, that works. Spencer got me. Spencer's got my back. I appreciate
Look at
you,
that. And Spencer pinned it. Look at that.
There you go. What a legend.
See, there you go.
Talk about what to expect from Xbox in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, let's answer this poll here. What game are you most excited for on Xbox in 2025? Fable, Avowed, Doom the Dark Ages, South of Midnight, Replaced, a new Call of Duty, or other? Tell them in the comments.
Now, Replaced, is that the one I'm thinking of? Hold on a second.
What's...
Is Replaced the one with all the duplicates, or is that something else?
The one
Is
where
that
you're
the one
that
I
dude
have?
in space and you're on the space station and everyone's got the different roles. I think that's something
Not
else.
what I was thinking of.
There's something else. This one's a guy in a forest. It's like a side view one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. Well, I know mine for this, just because it's one of my most anticipated games for the year.
I know what yours is too.
Maybe it is out of things that has solid release windows. Maybe my most anticipated, just because I know there's a couple things I'm looking forward to that's expected in 2025, but not officially confirmed. But as far as like officially confirmed,
Doom the Dark Ages, I'm guessing.
easily Doom the Dark Ages, as I've loved Doom Eternal. And Dark Ages looks badass.
Yeah. Well, you know my pick.
Blew me away. Oh yeah, we know what you pick, because
My pick
every
is Fable.
time when anything Xbox comes around, will Fable be there? Will Fable be there?
Mm-hmm. Been waiting for it. And even Doc says Fable probably for him. Yeah. Like Fable. Patrick, what about you?
I think like a majority of people, I'm really looking forward to GTA 6 when that comes out. We don't even know what's going to be
Xbox exclusive wise, dude.
Xbox exclusive wise.
That's why I said pull up the article. You just got the doc. Pull up the article. The poll is on the article. The IGN.
Where are we at here? Down at the bottom.
IGN. What to expect from Xbox and wait. So Spencer sent you the link, and you didn't even open up the link and go to the fucking.
No, I was
show?
trying to load it in the app, and I had to update my app. Hold on, I got it now. I'm running it through my browser instead.
Yeah, that's probably better on an iPhone.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Come on, slow piece of
iPhone.
shit.
Patrick's 7-year-old phone.
No, it's just IGN's loading slow today. I don't know what's going on with IGN.
Slow for me.
It's because they got 1 million ads on their website now.
Or because you're on iPhone?
You're on an old iPhone.
It's because they're IGN is one of the gaming sites that's.
What are you talking about? I don't have any ads in this article at all, except down
So down at the bottom.
No, comment section down at the bottom. Yeah, down at the bottom on the side in the comment section. That's it. There's no ads on this shit.
Yeah, I guess I'm sort of interested in Fable. I'm still kind of about that because we don't know kind of what to expect with that. They're being very vague about what's going to be in that game.
Look, guys,
if it's like
so slow.
Okay.
It's your old iPhone, Patrick. We've talked about this.
Yes, I know. We're not going to
have how Apple slows down your phone on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to upgrade.
Okay, Doom. That's still too early to tell, but Doom looks like it's going to be fucking awesome.
Sure.
I had so much hope in Avowed. I don't even give two shits about Avowed now. That game's going to be fucking horrible.
It's going to be a generic.
It's going to be another generic cookie cutter bullshit. I don't care about it.
The only draw is if you're a Pillars of Eternity fan. That's it. Because it puts you in that world.
It feels like fucking maybe a step above the new Dragon Age. That's going to be about it.
I don't even know if that's a different kind of game. This is a first-person RPG. Dragon Age is a third-person RPG.
Yeah.
Very different kind of game.
Here's
You go
what I'll
back to
say.
that like original reveal for what Avowed could have been.
Yeah.
If they would have stuck with that original idea, with like the darkness, with like it sounded like what was it, a dragon or something in that very first trailer. That game I would fucking play.
Yeah.
Whatever this is now, it's not the same game.
Yeah, let Spencer say what he's going to say, and then I want to go to Doc's comment about Fable, but
the thing with Avowed of where I think it is like you're saying it's just going to it's going to be another first person fantasy RPG. I'm trying to think of the last huge one that came out, but this is very much going to fill that void of we haven't had Elder Scrolls since a new Elder Scrolls since
I know, and this
yesterday.
is showing signs that this might not even be as good as Skyrim. So
Skyrim, it's going to be hard to top Skyrim. I mean,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to top Skyrim.
But it's going to scratch that itch, is what you're saying, right?
Right. Skyrim is one of the best ever games made. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It's going to be very hard for even Elder Scrolls 6 to top that, just because it's so amazing.
True.
And we've seen how Bethesda's done recently compared to others. Still saying I love them, but just the fact of the matter there, right?
Yeah, even Fallout 4 was disappointing. Yes.
Like it's still good, but like
it wasn't Fallout 3 or New Vegas for sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's not New Vegas.
But anyway,
New Vegas was Obsidian, but anyway.
Point is, I'm saying though, is Fallout 4 was still a pretty good game.
Yes.
Though, and it still scratched that Fallout itch, and I think God could do the same thing
for the Skyrim itch,
for Elder Scrolls. Because I'm trying to think of like a huge first-person game like that we've had.
That's fantasy style. We haven't.
Yeah,
really.
the fantasy. See, that's the thing is like there's a hole there, at least as far as console stuff goes. Because that's why I was looking at this one indie game on Steam that looks really good. I've shared with you before. I don't remember what it's called offhand.
Okay.
But it like filled that itch, and that's where the reason why I was really looking into it, because I was like, it's a new one.
I think I know what you're talking about.
We're adding new stuff for it. I did tell you about it.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it. I think it's on my wish list too. I think I put it on there when you sent it to me.
Yeah, it looks really good. I could probably pull it up here really quick.
While you're doing that, Doc,
be another meh year for Xbox.
I don't think it will. Hold on,
I think Doom will be the one shining thing.
Nah, let me hold on. Let me get into that because I think South of Midnight is going to be an amazing game.
You know? Trying to see, was it in here?
South of Midnight's going to be an amazing game. Duke Dark Age is going to be an amazing game. Avowed is going to be an okay game. And if Fable comes out this year, it's going to be an amazing game. And the reason Fable is going to be an amazing game, Peter Molyneux is not connected to Fable anymore. He was Lionhead Studios. This game is now being, and Lionhead and Microsoft, well, I don't think Lionhead even exists anymore.
Yeah, they closed down.
Yeah. So, Playground Games is making the new Fable, who are the team that make the Forza Horizon games, and
they've had
those games. No, you don't say that. Playground Games is a company that has always put out oh my gosh, Spencer. Anyway, Tainted Grail, that was it, yes. But now you also sent me this other game. We'll talk about that in a second. But no. Oh, your fear was Peter. Okay, yeah, no. It's not Peter. No, yeah. He's far away from that franchise. That lying son of a bitch. Look, the only reason I call him a lying son of a bitch is because he said about Fable, the first one, that it's going to be a game you'll be able to play forever. No, you can beat it pretty quickly.
We got enough of those.
You can beat it pretty quickly. No, but this was in like 2003, you know?
I know, yeah. It's... jeez Louise.
So he lies all the time, yeah. Yeah, and he doesn't, like, redeem himself like Sean Murray did.
Oh, yeah, like they were also saying in this article, there's potentially the chance Everwild may reappear.
Yes, well, we saw Rare's.
What was it, the Christmas card? Was that it?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yes. The Everwild
Yeah,
Christmas
there was a
card.
Christmas card, and it was like, oh.
Yep.
So maybe this is the year we'll get. I'm actually, if that does
Well,
get announced,
actually get a reveal.
I think that might be because what they've done with Sea of Thieves and just working with that whole engine, that shows me they have the potential to make a really amazing game with that.
So, in the anything else section, games that weren't included on that poll, the first thing that Ryan McCaffrey does bring up is Rare's Everwild. Appears to be in limbo and or development, as we haven't seen or heard from in years. Might it reemerge in 2025? Maybe, but I'm not holding my breath. Meanwhile, Halo is being reset at the studio level, which in my opinion means the next Halo game is likely to either be a reboot of the franchise altogether or a remake of Halo Combat Evolved in Unreal Engine 5.
Which that's still mixed because of the whole new rebranding of the studio. We're not sure what to think about that yet.
And it's probably going to take a while. We don't have a release window for Clockwork Revolution, which looks like a weird, crazy game. But I fear that it's going to be a lot like that one game that took place in like an alternate Soviet Union first person. What was that game called?
Generation Zero?
No.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
No, no, you're talking about the new game, Atomfall?
No, the one before that.
Something Heart, Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart, that's it, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So I worry that Clockwork Revolution is going to be another Atomic Heart where it was like anticipated, but it just kind of fell flat when it came out.
It's trippy, it's artsy, but it's it's like a fun romp, I would say. It's one of those sort of games.
Yep, we know we're getting Outer Worlds 2 in 2025.
Which should be good.
Which should be great.
I expect that to be good.
So it's interesting though. We're getting Avowed, their fantasy, and then we're getting Outer Worlds 2 for their sci-fi itch. So you're getting that scratch both that itch.
Another shorter campaign, I would imagine, like the first game.
Yeah,
I would think so. Not super long.
We're also got the rumor of the Oblivion remaster.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. Absolutely huge.
And probably not going to hear anything about Contraband because we haven't heard shit about that. So that's probably going to be. And then Double Fine hasn't announced anything new.
I think they'll announce the game this year, but it probably won't come out for another year.
And they host Day of the Devs, I believe, don't they? Double Fine, I believe, does. They do the Day of the Devs presentations, I think. So we should hopefully see something. And then, of course, one games that he's not expecting to play: New Gears, Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3. So
Perfect Dark could maybe get I think that could come by the end of the year, depending. Could be spring 2026. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, all those are definitely a bit far.
Yeah.
I think Gears, they only showed us the cinematic, so I think that's still a ways out.
Gears is a way away.
I was going to say, of all those games, I feel like Gears might be, Gears or State of Decay, I don't know which of those would be closer.
I feel like
the closest one to gameplay.
I would, Perfect Dark's a remake.
It's a
reimagining
franchise.
Reimagining remake. Yes, the first Perfect Dark was great. Outer Worlds was I only played a little bit of it. I need to play it again. Maybe that's
I still have a copy. I think mine's still on the plastic.
It's on Game Pass, so I mean, whatever.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah. Don't take it out of the plastic. Leave it as a collectible.
Sell it.
No, leave it as a collectible, man.
Backup copy.
Better have that laptop gun for Perfect Dark.
Yeah, it better. That game better have the laptop gun. Now, if they want to keep the far side out of the game, so we don't have any cheatsy doodle shooting through walls, that'd be great.
This
is my most hated gun in Perfect Dark.
I would love to see State of Decay 3 emerge and then be like, now with no tethering. Because that's the game. Yeah. That's the thing that killed that second game for me.
Or at least a box you can check where no tethering.
Yeah, well, but why even have tethering in general? I guess if you want to play like with your kid or something,
it's just for like co-op campaign reasons.
I know what it's for, but it's an open. So it was advertised as an open world zombie game, but then you put tethering.
I know it's stupid.
Terrible. So I don't think we'll see State of Decay 3 yet either. But
Yeah.
I think Gears. I think you're right, Spencer, is the closest because Gears they
trying
pop.
to see what else. Let me see if we got a.
But I'm excited for South of Midnight. That game looks cool. I will definitely play that game on Game Pass. Because it looks like it's a easy story-driven game, and you can get through the story. And linear wise.
I think that or Avowed is probably my second most. I don't know.
Yeah, I think for me, Fable number 1, I'd put Doom 2, and then I'd probably put South of Midnight 3. For sure. So new rumor, speaking of Xbox and things coming out, now we're looking at 2026, speaking of those games. There's a rumor, don't go to the controller thing, go to the next one actually, because that segues better. Okay. Yeah, that segues better right now. Is that there's a rumor that Jez Corden of Windows Central is already like shot down, but you can't trust one editor of a fucking publication necessarily. That the next Xbox is rumored to launch in 2026, and it will launch with the new Call of Duty, which means it would have a late October, early November launch window. What do we think about this?
I think they're just going to launch it whenever they want to launch it, honestly.
Okay, well, according to...
Because Xbox is in such a weird situation right now. They don't even really necessarily care about consoles, period, anymore. They're trying to go into the Game Pass model.
So well,
the fact they're even releasing this is kind of a miracle in my opinion.
According to the Call of Duty leaker, the Ghost of Hope. Let's click on his thing and see.
Sounds very hopeful.
The Ghost of Hope. To take this with a huge grain of salt, he says. I'm hearing that the next Xbox console is still coming in 26 and will be called Xbox Prime. Still unclear if it's a code name or the actual name. I've heard Infinity Ward's next COD is still being considered a day one release for this.
Mm-hmm.
And on May 17th, 2024 is when he first said, hearing from trusted sources that the next Xbox is planned to be released in late 2026. Very likely that COD 2026 is a day one release for it. And then he also says, to add on to this, I've also heard the Xbox handheld is coming after this console in case anybody cares about that. I think this could be true.
It feels too early.
Does it? 6 years?
It's been 6 years, but then you got to remember COVID bumped everything back in the development calendar by about 2 to 3 years.
True. This could be another...
It's always been a 7-year scale normally.
It has, usually, yes, correct.
So that would be 6 years. That'd be early, unless they're just trying to get around the press of saying this generation's just a flop and let's just move on.
But is it a flop?
Compared to PS5?
Well, compared to Xbox One, though. Compared to Xbox One. Don't compare it to PS5.
I think hardware-wise, yes. I think comparatively, both generations have been pretty shit, honestly, in terms of releases. And
I'll agree. I mean, most of my gaming now is done on PC. This is true. This is very true.
Think back, because Xbox One came out in
2013.
2013.
Yep.
Tell me, have you felt generally happy in the last 11 years with Team Xbox?
No.
I've been kind of mixed on it.
I'm mixed, yeah, for sure. I stopped playing Halo after the 360, really.
Yeah, I'll occasionally jump in and play, some multiplayer on like 4 or Reach or something, but it's generally through Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
That's always been it.
Well, so Castro says, I love the Xbox X Pro and the PS5, but games on PS5 have been lacking, is what he said. So
now
Xbox has been a godsend due to Game Pass. So there you go, talking about that subscription model again. Yes.
That's been great.
Yes. So that subscription model.
In terms of releases and like kind of the content we're getting, I think PlayStation's actually been doing better on releases than Team Xbox. Now, third party's been great on both, and I think that's where the next generation is going to be going. Your Bandai Namco's, your Capcom's, your what is that team? Atlas. Atlas is killing it right now.
Yeah, with the
Hoyoverse
connection with
killing it.
Xbox and stuff. Yes, that was a really great partnership.
Stuff where they're bringing mobile stuff over to console. They're doing great now. You got Genshin on there. I think Wuthering Waves is coming over if it hasn't already.
Interesting.
Is Honkai Star Rail over yet?
Yeah, I believe it's coming. I don't think it is.
And
I
look
think
at
there was an
freaking
announcement
Persona.
for it recently.
Persona's freaking destroying the universe right now. Persona's on such a
Well,
high
and
mount
Metaphor
right now.
as well. Once that
Metaphor-
hits, that'll eventually hit Game Pass, I'm sure, because it's an Atlas game.
Yeah, Metaphor just getting even nominated for Game of the Year right there just proves how popular that game is.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to surpass everything the Xbox and PlayStation teams are doing. Like, East Asian developers are freaking killing it right now. It's not even funny. Like,
Spencer, thoughts?
what do you think? I mean, look at. I mean, you played Final Fantasy VII, Spencer.
Well, have you started Metaphor yet?
Well, no, but
Okay.
I think that's how the games have always been, to be honest. I mean, well, not
Yep.
always, because that started there.
Mm-hmm.
We've just had a mix since then, so
Yes.
I don't think it's any different, honestly. Yeah.
What do you think about a possible new console?
I'll say that. I'll say this. My favorite game series has always been from Japan, so like
Mhm.
it doesn't change
Mhm.
anything, because they started it big over there, and so of course they know
Mario
how to
or
do
Zelda?
this. Zelda, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Zelda.
Mario's close up there too.
Yeah, I know.
Mario is
That's
really
why I brought up both.
So
What happened to Star Wars Outlaws? It was developed by Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's what happened. Spencer played
Seriously.
it. Spencer played it, and then got rid of his Ubisoft Plus subscription.
But you finished that game, right?
no, I didn't.
No,
No,
he
you didn't.
didn't.
It
That's
was
what I'm
that bad.
saying. He played it and then got rid of his subscription because he's got
I
other
played
shit
it.
to play.
I'm waiting for that shit to go on.
And it
sale,
wasn't
dumb
like
cheaper,
an
and I'll play it.
overwhelmingly awesome Star Wars game that broke the fucking mold.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem
I'll
with
play
it.
it. I'll play it for a romp when it's like super duper cheap. But
I
that's
was-
gonna be it.
Yeah, there's two reasons why I stopped playing it. A was they said that they'd fix the game, or it had a lot of stuff.
Oh, they
And
They pulled a
the
Pokemon company.
the first they haven't done shit with that new Pokemon. No, Ubisoft already done more with Outlaws than Pokemon ever has to fix that pile of
Right?
garbage.
Pokemon's like, oh, we'll fix it like 6 months from now, and then all the fans get excited, and then 6 months goes by, and they're like, "Yeah, we're never fixing that shit."
No, I read their patch notes of they did a massive patch or massive update, I should say, when the first DLC came out. I don't know the quality of that DLC, but gameplay wise, they made a lot of improvements that people were very happy about, and so that fixed direct complaints that people had with it. And so I was like, all right, cool. Great to see that they're making these changes, and it has me looking forward to seeing what other changes they'll do once that second DLC comes around, because I predict it'll be like obviously not as big of a situation because the game wasn't nearly as hyped up, but I kind of predict it could end up being like another cyberpunk situation where,
That's
after
good.
you see that DLC come out and there's all those changes made for it, people may revisit it, and after they've also maybe just polished it up a bit as well by that point as well, it could be a bit more it'll be a bit more to how people would like it, I think.
So give it a year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Like Flight Sim 2024.
Oh boy, here we go.
But,
Here we go.
well, we'll see. We'll see. I think the update they did in November was very promising.
Okay.
At least for me, when I read through that and how quickly they were able to put in some of those changes, I was pretty happy and make me interested in seeing what more they will do with it.
So
yeah.
of what you read, but of course you don't know how the execution of those fixes is.
But
yet.
but it was like, but like what I was reading specifically about was like how, there's a lot of those little like things people were complaining about, and I was like, and you agreed with me that it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
But like it fixed those, like having an available weapon slot to carry stuff around, or
Yes.
being able to carry stuff up ladders now and
Yep.
stuff like that. So that's what I was meaning is like,
Okay, so the little shit that was just annoying got
the
you.
stuff
The
that
minutia,
people didn't
yeah.
like at all.
Yeah.
The,
Caster's saying your
things that
Joker
affect
poster looking mean as fuck in the background.
yeah, awesome Joker poster.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the one on the TV too. Yeah,
and
you got both.
Yeah.
Double Joker,
Yeah.
and then you got the Dingus, the third Joker.
And then he also says he's ready for Atom Fall again. Thank you, Game Pass.
Yep.
Yeah, he's ready for Fallout London unofficial. That's what Atom Fall looks like. Which for me, like, you know, should I really play Fallout London with Atom Fall coming?
Playing both.
I mean, yeah. Well, so far in the poll in the Discord for the next game, because I didn't expect to finish Indy last night. I really didn't.
I knew you were close to the end of it.
Yeah, I didn't know I was that close though.
I told you.
2 hours from the end.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. They already came out and said that's still a few years off, Casper.
Yeah.
Still a few more years.
You're messing with words here, saying, you know, come on, we need Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls 6 first.
We
then
do need
Fallout 5
at some point.
Fallout 5 will be coming after Elder Scrolls 6. I would love, and these are always one of the rumors. It's always is that it's going to take place Fallout in New Orleans. I would love which I know weird thing to bring up right now after what happened, but New Orleans, Fallout New Orleans has always been something that people I know, and I know there's been mods I think for 4 or 3 that have created it. But so far it's between Terminator Resistance and Fallout London in the poll, but I'm leaving it up for a week. I did tease something. I think we're going to start getting some bedtime stories, guys, tonight. I stream on YouTube, you know, maybe a little...
Yes.
All right.
Are we doing the fire? The fire in the.
I'll try. I'll set up the green screen, see if I can get it all set up, and then for this week, we'll start that series this week.
The old Christmas Yule log behind.
Instead of game streams, we'll do a YouTube stream and get the. Now, you know, we'll only make it like 30 minutes to an hour, guys, so that people can come back and watch it, and you know, we'll always end it on a end of a chapter. So
yeah.
So we'll always make sure that we end it on a chapter. It does so it's between 30 minutes to an hour, ending on a chapter. You know,
it is the perfect weather right now for
it is. It is absolutely, absolutely.
Wintertime, snowfall,
snow,
nice cup of tea or coffee or
snow,
snow. Lull you to sleep.
It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow. Yes, we are doing bedtime stories with Chris is what we'll do. It'll be a nighttime show. It's going to be an evening show. Hey, James Tyler in the Chizat. What's going on? Heidi ho there, James Tyler. So
they call me Snowman.
Snowman.
I'm an informer.
Informer. I like my moon down. I don't know how the
white guy singing Jamaican.
Yep. Spencer, you haven't given your thoughts on the possible new console that Microsoft could possibly be coming out with, and then after that, handheld.
You know, it's very plausible. There's nothing that wouldn't make me believe it, but then there's nothing that doesn't make me think it's untrue at the same time. You know, I'm kind of like in the middle gray area there. Like, yeah, I can see it, but I'm not sold on the, you know.
Well, because this fall, aren't we getting the 2 terabyte coming up, or it's supposed to be coming soon?
It's the Galaxy one, right?
The round one, yeah.
Oh, the round one? Did they ever announce the round one?
I thought they did.
I don't think it was ever official. No. That was only a leak.
No, so it's just the square one that's 2 terabytes. It's just the
regular Xbox One X. It would be,
and then the Series X and the Series S. That's a terabyte as well, right? Because in the Series S only 500 gigs.
Yeah, I think they're doing a terabyte model of that one.
Yeah,
on Series S. Yeah, there was a leak that came out. I think it was before they announced. It was like a year before they announced the new Doom game. There was a leaked presentation.
Cylindrical.
That came out, and it was a presentation they were giving, I guess, to shareholders.
Yes.
Or they were planning on.
It's the investor call, I think.
I think it was 2021, but it leaked in 2022.
Yeah.
It was an investor call presentation. It was supposed to be showing like 2020, 2021. and beyond with their calendar. And a lot of the games that were leaked in the calendar, one of them was the new Doom game, and there was some other stuff on there. But as we saw, everything in their real-time calendar got pushed back by 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, okay, if this presentation said Doom is going to be announced here, and then it got announced 2 years later, we can expect everything else below Doom will get announced shortly after. And sure enough, like these things started trickling out. And so it's kind of like, yeah, things got changed around with their schedule because of the leak. However, there was a cylindrical Xbox that did get leaked in that presentation, which I don't even remember what the code name was in the presentation.
I don't either.
But it kind of reminded me of the old trash can IMAX. If you guys remember those.
Yes.
The little
Spencer
the little
wouldn't,
mini Max.
probably, but
Chris knows what I'm talking about.
yeah, I do.
But it was like a bigger version of the trash can Mac. But where they could fit the SSD in there and all that. Xbox Circle, Xbox Ball,
Xbox Ball.
Xbox Game Pass.
So
the Game Pass can. That's what they should call it.
the next thing we're gonna be looking at is
Xbox Thick Round.
Thick Round. All you PlayStation controller lovers who play Xbox, get ready. Get ready.
Is it time? Are you going to be able to play with your PlayStation controller on an Xbox?
No. Not quite, Patrick, but if you go look at the document
I'm just fucking with you guys.
and you see this is coming for Xbox from Hyperkin.
Hyperkin. Boom, 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 boom.
It's a dual shock-ish Xbox controller.
Yeah,
Yep.
I looked at that. I saw it pop up earlier, and I looked at that. I was like, "Oh, it's a PlayStation controller, a new one." And then saw the Xbox logo, and I was like, "What in the world is this?"
So that's what it is.
I wonder how durable it is.
It's third party, so that's kind of interesting.
Well, do we have a price yet? Have they listed a price
No,
on there? Or
No.
did they link? Is there a link yet?
maybe. Let's see here on their
Let me go look at their...
IGN.
No, I'm gonna go to the Hyperkin's website.
Yeah, we'll go to Hyperkin's website. Yeah. Here, I'll keep it up on screen for people to. Why is the music so seductive? Says Castro.
They made their one that looks like the Duke. That one is $50.
Yep.
That's
I have a
wired.
feeling this will be about.
Oh, and they
60.
made a white one called the Duchess. That's so cool.
So these are using.
These all the wired ones run 50. So I think you're right, Chris. Wireless will be 60 or 70.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Spencer?
The sticks are Hall effect as opposed to using regular analog, so that's better for
Which that's I
durability.
think
Oh yeah,
that's
so
the
they
new
don't
the
drift.
Switch 2 are the Switch 2 controllers.
Yeah,
supposed
aren't
to be Hall
prone to
effect.
so this is reported from IGN about this.
Okay.
Let's go to their
See the
website.
extra buttons there, obviously.
Yep.
It's not on the Hyperkin website yet.
They've been known for making retro accessories.
Mm-hmm. I like
Let's
the
see
look of it. I'm just not a big fan of my sticks right there. I like the offset. It's more relaxing for me, but everyone their preference. And I love that now people.
Yeah, I don't say anything else.
I would love for that. I love it's just like because I know a third party made a offset for PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I love that there's now this kind of dual shock-ish kind of look and feel for people who like that controller better.
I'm gonna tweet at them and see if they'll respond back.
Okay. They might, yeah.
Maybe they can tweet me back and get you guys an MSRP right here live on share. That'd be awesome if they respond.
That would
right
be
back.
cool, yeah. That would be cool. So what would you buy this, Spencer?
Why would I?
So you could I don't know. You like the Xbox controller better, don't you? The
I like
offset.
both. I don't know if I have a preference. Like,
Okay.
If I liked one more than the other, if I can only pick one, I'd pick the PS5 controller. But like,
But is that for other features besides the offset sticks, like the haptic feedback and all that kind of shit?
In some games it does feel better.
Okay.
But nowadays, Xbox actually has like PlayStation controller support. Their new stuff. So like,
oh, what?
Wow.
I'm able to play Indiana Jones with that.
Oh, on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Why would I do that when I play?
Got you. Yeah, you play mostly on PC. That's true. That's true.
Also,
Are you playing Indiana Jones with a controller?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm playing it. Huh?
I said it sounds meant to be played.
I guess it's first person.
Yeah, with a controller. It's a cinematic experience,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I beat it with mouse and keyboard. What are you saying? They did it wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Just so you know, folks, there's no wrong way to play the game. We're just fucking around. You play it however you like to.
Play with an Atari stick if you want. We don't.
Fuck. Play it with your thumb up your ass.
All right.
And a quart of Jack Daniels.
And a quart of Jack Daniels. What the fuck? A quart of Jack Daniels. But I do have. Speaking of
wearing a Batman mask.
Of silly things. I have some sad news, guys.
Oh no!
Some very sad news.
Chris.
Call of Duty's Unicorn Rainbow Fart finisher is bugged.
No, damn it!
But they're fixing it. Don't worry.
Oh,
So they claim.
So they claim. Let's see what the
much like Team Pokemon.
Activision may have changed the Unicorn bundle finishing move in today's Black Ops. A comparison of the old one fart move and the new game preview move as of now. It's still doing the fart moving game, but preview is a different move. Oh, okay.
Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it.
So why was it? What was it doing? Is that the bug?
I'm not sure. I didn't look into
According to
it.
Activision, the rainbow color rect is the right one, and there is currently a bug with the preview that shows off the incorrect finishing move. So that's all it is. It's just showing the wrong. It's not broken. It's just showing the wrong.
They just need to pull a different animation file. It's like messed up or something.
Oh, I see it. It is kind of broken. Yeah, it is. Whoa, what the fuck? They're throwing the... Okay, instead of the fart, like that, it's doing
Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it.
this instead. And they're throwing them onto... Like, the fart is the wrong side. Wrong side. Yeah.
180 it.
Definitely broken. Okay.
Fixable though. Fixable.
In terms of overall silliness, the Brightmare bundle is tame when compared to Call of Duty's marijuana-themed events. Jesus.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Nothing new. I just thought it was funny. Like, no, it's broken.
Don't worry, guys.
And then next we're gonna talk about something that Spencer brought up to us last week, but actually there's an article about it now. So we'll see if there's anything new. But Insider Gaming wrote an article about Notch has basically announced Minecraft 2 on social media, did the whole thing that you shared last week. And so they're thinking, in his words, it could be a spiritual successor to Minecraft. I basically announced Minecraft 2, said Notch. Thought that maybe people actually do want me to make another game that's super similar to the first one. I'm loving working on games again. So it sounds like spiritual successor to Minecraft. What do we think about that?
I mean, I think it'd be quite interesting to see what else the creator would bring to the table for it,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens though, because at the end of the day, something that I do really appreciate with, despite how much Minecraft has grown, the core gameplay of it, loading up a survival world, it's still very much, it keeps the same spirit to it all. It just has more stuff added, but not stuff added as in how mods will like completely change the feel of it. And that's the one thing why like their updates, while they add constant updates, they are and aren't big, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know, if you made a completely different base to build something else off of, especially if you build in a way where it could be expandable, like how Minecraft is, you know, it could be interesting. I think it just depends on what this new base is, and you've seen all these other competitors come out and try to do their own Minecraft, and so. But at the end of the day, I think there's an argument to be made just how people say with Star Wars, nobody knows Star Wars better than George Lucas, you know. Nobody knows the base of Minecraft than Notch. So saying how a new base per se could be made, it could be interesting.
Patrick?
I'm of two minds about this, because if you saw like what early Minecraft looked like before he sold it to Microsoft, kind of depending where you joined, depending on which build version you were playing, and then whereas if you join now, those versions of Minecraft are so drastically different. Like Spencer was saying, base gameplay is basically the same in terms of creative and survival, but other than that, it's really, I would say they've changed the game so differently compared to that base game now, like where you play it now versus how it played then. Like early on, I specifically remember it was online, PC only. You had to create an account. You had to purchase the game. It still launched, I think, basically the same way.
Yep.
Through its own launcher. I remember I got a cracked version from a buddy of mine in school. And so I had access to get in through on my PC back then. It was a lot of fun, but I just feel like the gameplay and the base kind of core idea where Minecraft was back then versus where Minecraft is now, they're two very different worlds. So if not just trying to go back to more of that base model, I would say okay. And then also if you look at the more modern Minecraft, I can understand why Team Xbox has something that's very unique in its own right, that I've also enjoyed very, very much. Especially, I know like Spencer, you, me, and like Frank, we created a fun whole world over there on his server and had a good time. I learned a bunch of stuff on there I didn't even know Team Xbox had done, you know, compared to back when Notch was in the creative process. And all I will say to Notch creating a spiritual successor is just tread lightly with Team Legal at Xbox, because the fact he even made this announcement now, I'm sure the lawyers are now watching him like a hawk.
Well, and Notch, he has assured fans that his game wouldn't infringe on the incredible work the Mojang team is doing and that Microsoft is successfully doing. So, yeah, you're right. I think lawyers are going to be watching him. Spiritual successor to Minecraft, it's just, okay, so you're going to make a survival game. That's, I mean, a survival building game. Well, I mean,
maybe he might do something different with like that pixel block style.
But that's what I'm wondering. Is he going to keep the pixel block style and keep that as the spiritual successor, or is he going to go to a new art style and keep kind of the base game survival gameplay? Like that's the thing. Like you say, you're making a spiritual successor to Minecraft. So many quote spiritual successors to Minecraft have been made by third parties. I want to know what he's going to do differently that's going to stand him aside and apart, because that's what the original Minecraft did.
Well, also not getting sued.
Yeah, but that's what the original Minecraft did. It was something new and different that no one had ever done before, and it was unique. So what's he going to do that's going to draw people to that, and that people aren't going to be like, why wouldn't I just go play Minecraft?
Exactly. It's got to be unique in its own right.
Yes.
Well, also at the same time, could you imagine how terrible it would be if you got like a lawsuit from the team that owns your game that you created? Like, my own game I created is now suing me?
Well, I'm sure he's got lawyers telling him what to say and PR people what to say.
I mean, as much money as he made, I would hope he has a great legal team.
So,
you know, the most interesting bit about this that we haven't brought up is what he says next, though. Saying I'm honestly not sure I'll make it to release based on having been me for all my life, but I know I'm genuinely loving having fun working on a game in an office and would love to give it a shot.
So he's playing around right now and doesn't know what he has, essentially is what he's saying.
Let's just say he sold it for $2.5 billion 10 years
ago. So he can just play around and sit in his office and do whatever the fuck he wants. Exactly.
Yes. He pulled a George Lucas and just got the
Absolutely.
big billions, and he's
Yeah.
like, "All right, I got a team. We're
Yeah.
good."
Yeah.
Well, I respect the thing of like, when you have a deal like that, you're set for life as long as
Especially
you're
if
not
he bought
stupid
Bitcoin.
with
Can
your
you
money.
imagine?
Exactly. Yeah, and I don't think he's been stupid with his money because I'm sure we would have heard about that in the news.
Oh yeah, like this guy's
Right.
smart with his money. Like,
yeah.
no questions about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, but I like that, he said that deal was 10 years ago, Patrick.
Yeah, said he sold it in September of 2014 to Microsoft for $2.5 billion. He said his community turned against him and he wanted to write prototypes for new games. He kind of felt lonely and isolated, and apparently said money isn't everything. So,
That's true.
But yet he got
Guess he-
$2.5 billion. It says
Because
otherwise.
wanted
he's
it so
talking
bad.
about he's talking about though, like if you make one of the world's biggest ever games,
Yep.
and
Mhm.
then you have your community turn on you for the money,
Yeah.
that's what he's talking about. There is
Yeah.
a lot of his fans feel betrayed, and I think that's fair, and so he would have had. Think about all the harassment that would have come with it. So it makes
Yes.
sense why he wouldn't have done
Mhm.
anything for 10 years, which sucks. But just as we're kind of talking about earlier, it's good to see people back doing in a more
Yes.
spotlight way now, and now him actually being able to get back to what made him big after all these years off, and obviously having a rough time because
apparently he had to support himself financially, so that's another reason he sold it.
oh yeah, I mean that's
Sure.
the thing.
And he said he wanted to quit his J job. So I was like,
Yeah,
"I don't blame
why
him."
not? I mean, hell.
Yeah, he was saying he left it in good hands. Like, here's the thing, though, is as far as I know, the main people he worked with, I think, are the people that are still
Yes.
leading the game.
They are, yes.
And so,
Yeah, the
like,
Mojang team is pretty much. I think it's pretty much stayed intact.
Yes.
yeah,
This
like
was there.
their base gameplay loop and how they expand it, they've done a great job all these years, even after he sold it, which is fantastic. My only issue with it is the servers and the game is garbage, no matter what platform you play on.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That has been a problem since even the old days.
It's been so much worse with all the Bedrock stuff. Is
Bedrock's had
typically
its
what I'm
own
talking
separate
about.
issues. Yeah.
But yeah, which is I don't know how you have one of the biggest ever games and not even look into fixing that. But
That could be a Microsoft thing too, in terms of divvying out server space for multiple games and stuff like that as well.
But it's Minecraft.
It's fucking yeah. Epic has how many different
Mhm.
games? You see how many people
Yeah.
play Fortnite? They can handle
Yep.
that.
That's
But-
also their primary game too.
so Minecraft is
Minecraft is probably Microsoft's primary game.
yeah.
As
yeah,
far
yeah,
as player
I think
count.
that's their main game.
As far as player
It's
count,
possible.
most likely.
Yeah,
I
I
would
what
if
their
I had to
highest.
bet.
I'll have to look at that.
I would
see if they've
think
released
so.
numbers for that.
Yeah, I would think Sea of Thieves would be second, but I don't think it
Yes.
would hold a candle to
Minecraft.
Yeah, not even close. Yeah, it's not even.
I mean, think
It's
about
in
what
ballpark.
other Master Chief Collection? No. Gears 5? No.
Yeah.
What other Call of Duty? Yes, but I mean
Call of Duty
that's
nowadays,
not
I don't
fair.
think it's gonna be
That's
high.
not fair. Like you can't call that. We're talking about
Mhm.
Microsoft IPs before the Activision.
Let's see,
Call of
monthly
Duty is
active
just not fair.
users.
You can't compare anything to Call of Duty.
COD is the highest. Fortnite, that's not technically their servers.
Nope,
Roblox is third. They're not the
not
same
servers.
servers. Minecraft is 4.
There
You
we
were
go.
right,
Yep,
and it's right above GTA 5, and that's
Yeah.
Activision, or that's
that's Rockstar.
Rockstar
Rockstar Take
server.
Two Interactive.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm trying to look
Minecraft.
down the list here. Stalker 2 is actually number 9 right
Good,
now.
good.
So
Getting
good for
some
them.
love.
That's the
I'm
only
sure
other
it's gotten
Xbox
some
one
good
I've seen
updates.
here.
Castro is probably.
Forza Horizon 5 is at 11.
Castro said it's gotten some love. So
See here, Microsoft Flight Sims at 16.
24.
Halo Infinite's 18. And Red Dead's obviously a Rockstar as well.
Yep. So
Yeah, Call of Duty's number 1 right now.
yeah, obviously that's dude.
It's just huge. It's a
Yeah.
monster.
Well, Call of Duty's everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
It's on every
But
platform.
yeah, Minecraft at 4. Minecraft at 4. You guys were right. It's primary franchise for sure. Get better servers. Come on, Microsoft. It's time. Fix them.
Yeah.
Spencer's right.
Yes. So, next thing I have is the trailer for season 1 of Marvel Rivals. We can either just watch it or we can do a reaction to it.
I'll say there's not much involved with it. So
Okay, so we'll just watch it. We shall just watch it. I'm excited. I'm excited, though. Let's go. Yeah, Castro's excited. Oh, yeah. Castro hasn't seen it yet. Hey, Galactica.
You have been sheltered by the light
Blade
for
Moon.
far too long. The time has come for darkness to reign. Soon your resolve.
Hey, the thing! Let's go.
You'll be stretched
Baxter building.
to fear.
There's Reed.
There will be nowhere
Fix it,
left
Reed.
to
Yes,
hide.
do Storm with her. Yeah.
And your fire,
And Johnny Storm.
for no light shall survive in my empire of eternal night.
Oh, Dracula? Is that Dracula? That be Dracula.
that is Dracula.
That's
yeah.
Dracula.
Yeah.
That looks fucking awesome. Let's fucking go. Like I said, I'm excited for the Fantastic Four. Because especially Thing and Sue Storm, I want to see what their support and what you been call it are and
I wanna
tank
play Johnny.
stuff are. Johnny, yeah. If I played more damage, I'll probably try both of them just because they're both going to be damage, Reed and Johnny. But I'll definitely stick. Probably, I think Thing will be probably the one I'll like
Thing's
the
gonna be
most
the
out
tank.
of them.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be such a tank.
Yeah, and I run tank and support is what I run, usually. So
You gonna run some Thing on Hulk action there?
Thing on one.
Thing what? Whoa. Sounds like a terrible
What kind of-
porn.
What kind of fantasies are you writing? over
Right?
here,
That's
Bob?
what I'm saying.
Some clobbering time fit.
Whoa! What are you clobbering?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Clobbering
Now,
time,
whoa now.
Patrick's saying he likes to clobber over there.
Whoa, what is he clobbering? Is he oh, he hasn't seen Deadpool yet, have you?
No, still working on it.
So he doesn't know what smasturbate
No,
is.
not yet. Not yet. Sounds amazing though.
Good
Sounds
enough,
amazing.
you'll be able to with red hands, if you know what I mean.
Yes, that's true. Very true. Very true. That's very, very true. Let's see if let's as we're talking and chatting, we'll go down
Horizontal
the X
monster
verse and
mash.
see if
Oh
there's
my
anything
God,
interesting.
Matthew. Oh my god.
And horizontal monster mash. Kind of. Let's see here. Nothing new. I think pretty much we covered everything. It's obviously it's the holiday times, so it's news a little slower.
Since we kind of talked about it earlier. Oh, you got the Frodo.
What is this? Nintendo Switch cartridges are being replaced with googly eyes. GameSpot, what are you writing?
GameSpot's getting bored because Nintendo.
Some players who have purchased Switch titles from Walmart recently say someone's been swapping out games for googly eyes.
That sounds like they're stealing the cartridges and trolling people.
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
what's happening. Look. Oh my god. Let me send you the fucking. Dude,
Oh, that's
oh my god, that's
evil.
hilarious. Hold on, I'm putting this in the Discord.
The Grinch got us this year.
Oh my god.
I want to know if they were plastic wrapped already.
That's a good question.
Yeah, they would have some.
Because if you buy it without the plastic, you're asking to get.
Yeah, like what the heck?
Well, there's this possibility of what if it was somehow shipped to you that way though?
You'd have
hold
to
on.
return it.
Hold on.
Right?
It says, some
Yeah,
players
hold on.
suspect that warehouse workers somewhere along the supply chain are snatching the cartridges, likely with intent
No
to
doubt.
resell them.
No
What
doubt.
I was saying. So that's the thing is
Yeah.
you're not an idiot if you can't tell.
Yeah.
if it
And like they were saying, the
comes to
Googly
you
Eye
like
weight is the same weight as the cartridge.
Yeah,
so
well-
it wouldn't get infected.
That's fucking great. Oh my god. Well, and here's the thing too. Like, if you open your box and there's no plastic wrap on your game cartridge, take a picture right fuck away, and then
Yeah.
send a message. Don't
That's
touch it.
Dead sign. Don't touch it. Don't even
Yep.
open it.
Yep. So
Always look for
we
the
have
sealed
a new,
plastic.
we have
Always.
a new shake test now.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to shake. You know what we ought to do? We ought to do a test where you put a Googly Eye in the case and shake it. Get used to hearing that sound.
Yes. There you
And be
go.
like, all right, wait, if you hear that, tick, 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 then you know you got screwed.
Oh, come on. It's Nintendo. They screw us anyway.
I mean, yes, but at least they're enjoyably screwing you.
Yeah, that's true. Their games are enjoyable.
They're fun. Well, they're screwing you in pricing. But
It's fucking hilarious.
we're exclusive,
Oh,
and yet we
it's-
won't port our old classic games to new hardware.
Oh, here we go, guys. Spider-Man and MJ are engaged in real life.
Where has it?
Oh,
Remember?
they actually did.
Yeah, apparently in real
Wow.
life.
Did you guys hear the news the other day? Tom Holland actually put out. He put an
That's
article
yeah.
where-
We talked about that already.
He put an article-
We talked about that
Yeah,
already.
about how he's quitting acting.
He's not quitting acting right now.
Well, once
When he
becomes
has
a dad.
kids, so and obviously
Which
he doesn't,
you
not going
knew
to have
this
kids
was coming.
soon.
You knew this was coming.
Yeah,
Once
it's
he
all
said
over the
that.
place. It's official. It's all over the place now.
It's about time. They've been dating for what, 3
She
or 4
flashed
years
the
now?
diamond
4
ring
years?
at the Golden Globes. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's official.
do we think it's a marriage that's gonna last?
Those two, yes, I do. I really do.
I don't.
They've been going strong for 4 years now.
I think she's gonna cheat on him with Chalamet. I'm just kidding.
Chalamet, because he could be a better Spidey,
No, he's Dune, man. Dune.
but he's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man. Majideen versus Spider-Man. Who wins, Spencer? Right? That's a good question.
Wadib.
Probably Spider-Man, but yeah.
Okay.
Spidey, I honestly think would do better. Honestly, he'd whip him up.
Oh, look at this. We're getting a Grim reboot already.
Didn't that show just like end like 5 years ago?
Like, maybe like 8 years ago. 9 years ago. It started in 2011. And it ended in like 2015.
I know it feels like it was just yesterday.
But I'm excited for that. I love Grimm. But I don't know if we need a reboot. Originality is dead in Hollywood, folks. Come on. Come up with a new show.
New
Jesus.
shows. And then anytime, and their excuse is every time we come up with a new show, nobody watches it.
Yeah. But that's not true. I
And then
watched
you
the
throw it-
franchise and it gets
Exactly.
canceled.
It's got to be a good show for people to watch. Exactly. I think. Well, that was on Apple TV though, right?
No, Max.
Max. Okay.
Yeah, that was way accessible. I'm telling you, that was budget. I guarantee you that was budget. Because that
You think it was overblown?
Yeah,
Like the budget was
too
high?
much. Yeah, they couldn't afford it.
That's the problem with streaming TV shows. If the budget's too high, even if a show does good enough, just the budget alone can kill your show.
LG TVs are getting cloud gaming support from Xbox.
So you'll buy it, and then 2 years after you buy it, it'll die on you, and you have to send it back to LG for a new one.
Yeah, I need
That's all
Hisense.
LG TV joke.
Give me that support on Hisense, motherfuckers.
Hisense, Vizio.
Yeah, all
the
the smaller brands. Stop partnering with these garbage big brands that their
Well, hold
TVs
on.
don't last.
I believe from on Consumer Reports, LG is the highest rated of all the TV brands.
Really?
Yeah,
money.
at least as of a few years ago, because that's the reason why there's an LG in my living room,
Ah,
Philly's living room. So
okay.
Yeah, they used to be known as the TV that would like just randomly die after like 2 years, and they'd be like, "Oops, gotta get a new one."
our family's had one for a while, and
it hasn't
They
died.
maybe they finally.
I don't remember.
They
what
switched it on you in the middle of the night, Spencer. It's actually a 2025 model.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Like it was probably. Oh my gosh, when did that TV die? Is the question. I don't remember when our old one died. We've had it for a good while.
Nice.
What is that? Dell?
It's saying
Yeah.
Dell's rebranding their line of PCs, like because
Is CES going on right now?
Yes, apparently.
Okay, we should keep an eye on that maybe for your next few main courses.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you
how
see any
much.
new cool hardware to highlight.
So far, I have not.
More of the same.
Yeah, there's the Grim reboot again.
Ooh, Moana 3 might be happening. That's cool.
Of course. Because Moana 2 is fucking
Yeah.
money. Of course it is.
Of course it is, but
Just like Frozen 3 and all that garbage. Although, honestly, I'd rather take Moana 3
wait,
over.
how did
3.
Donald Trump's name go unmentioned at the Golden Globes with Sebastian Stan winning an award for playing him? That's weird to me. That's just weird.
Yeah, maybe the celebrities were told don't say anything or we're going to lose money. Because that's all they care about is money. So anyways.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood leans very much the other way.
Yes, I know.
They do, yeah.
They do.
It's kind of odd they didn't say anything. I do agree.
Yeah. Like, against it, or something. But anyway, wrong show.
Anyway.
Wrong channel. I think this is really it. I think the news is pretty much dried up for the day, folks.
Ooh, I saw Wallace and Gromit there. That's cool.
Yeah, that was just a holiday.
New movie came out Friday. I hear it's great.
Yep, I hear it is too. Vengeance most foul.
Wallace and Gromit is one of those series that just hits every time.
Yeah, we'll
They wouldn't be keep making them if it was bad. Just saying.
Yeah, it's on my watch list.
What?
Claymation for the win.
Claymation for the win. Stop motion claymation. So, anything you want to bring up, guys, before we end it?
Just hope everybody is staying home and toasty this week with all the winter weather going on. Hope y'all are doing well.
Yes.
Especially Spencer. Poor Spencer got like the brunt of the worst of the storm, I think, out of everybody.
Luckily, it was all more south of me, so.
Yeah, way more south of you. It was interesting throwing my feet into 7 inches of snow today, though. That was fun. Other than that, yeah, let's play some games. Have a good week, guys.
Yeah.
Let's play some games.
Spencer, any Dingistan news?
I got 2 comic clubs to edit, so I'll be taking care of that hopefully this week.
Excellent.
So that's my goal, is to try to have out both of them before I head back to school next week. And so very much looking forward to those. Got a first one that I'll be putting out where I was joined by the one and only Salacious Rum. Yes. Yeah, well, he joined me to talk about Alien Paradiso, which is the first issue of the brand new Alien series that came out.
Nice.
Which is, the premise of that is like, what if xenomorphs end up on a paradise resort?
What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Jesus.
So yeah, we talked about the first issue of that came out. Maybe we'll do more. The second issue comes out next week, I believe. So in about a week and a half ish.
Nice.
So yeah, maybe we'll do more of that. But and then after that, what I'm really excited for is also did a video covering Kingdom Come. First issue. Going to make that into a 4-part series. There,
awesome.
Kingdom Come is great. Each issue is like double normal issue size, and so I was like, all right, let's do this issue by issue. So I have the first issue all recorded, and very excited to put that out as well.
Who are you collaborating with that one with?
That is one of my very favorite DC stories.
Nice.
Yeah, it's easily up there in my top 5, if not top 3 favorite DC stories. So very excited to talk that. And that is done with my good friend Ian.
Nice.
Who's joined me in the past, some other stuff. So
nice. All right. And Patrick, any game streams coming from you?
Yeah,
up?
I think I'm gonna try to jump back into some Fable this week, so
Cool.
we can maybe try to get a little bit further to there. Hopefully, get closer to the end game. I don't know how close I am. I know you've played it, but
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
it's
how
been years
close
since I
I
played
am to the
Fable.
end of the game.
Years.
Other than that, I might try to get at least one flight sim stream in
Cool.
this week. We'll see what happens. I think we're gonna stick with 2020. I tried to fly it on 2024 yesterday, and I went to go take off, and I like full left stick back, and it started to go up, and then as soon as I started to let stick go, it just went right to the ground, and I'm like,
Oof.
yeah, it's not there yet.
Not for those kind of flights, obviously.
No,
For like the
no,
arcadey
so-
flights with the small planes and stuff to
Yeah,
fly
little
around,
planes.
it's definitely there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like with the airliners,
No.
it's not.
It's okay.
Well,
I'll
that's
play
good. So
2020.
we'll get some game streams. Dingus Den, I know you're trying to figure out what you want to play next, Spencer.
Yeah,
So for Twitch.
I might. I'll probably end up streaming. Something I've thought about is I'll probably stream some of the Satisfactory building at some point.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. I'll figure out some other good stuff. But
Yeah.
I would like to stream some stuff, even if it's just regular multiplayer stuff I play.
Yeah.
The big thing though is I know I've talked to you about this, but what I want is I want to get a nice camera stand for my phone,
Mm-hmm.
or so phone stand in that case, then because then I can use my phone
Face
as
the
a
other
camera
way,
for my
yeah.
streams, and I can have
Yes.
my streams as I game on that.
Yes.
Because that's what stops me from streaming a bit of my stuff is
Yes,
because
yes.
I want to play it on that and on in front of me here.
Agreed.
Even with this even if this really nice monitor, but some games are just better on TV, like
Absolutely.
Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
I gotta get you a webcam like mine that you can plug into your computer that you can wrap around there because it's got a little thing where you can attach it to the top of your TV.
Well, no, because then he can do it wireless with his.
You see, the problem is though, is look at how far away this TV is and how far
Yeah,
out.
you
my
can get a
webcam
long enough cable for
is.
that. You can make it work.
That's not the problem. Look at how far out this camera is. Like for that camera to be on top of my TV there and to watch me, you'd be seeing me like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So he wants it wirelessly. You can just move it around easily.
Gotcha.
That too. Because then I could set up a stand and I could have it like
Yep.
right there.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
whatever, just out of the
As long as
side.
it's not blocking your view, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So-
you have it. Yeah, since you'll have it streaming to the, it'll
Yeah,
be on the
so, like,
PC. Yeah.
I just need to buy that phone stand, and Amazon has a deal on one where I should probably just get it.
Probably, especially with
They've
that
got
$6
good
coupon
ones.
right now. Yeah.
Timu's got some cheap ones too.
Don't go to Timu. Fuck Timu.
I've
That's where I got mine from.
Anyway,
Little cheapo.
we're not shopping with the red shirts right now.
That's
So
our next show.
look out for tomorrow's main course. I'll scour some news this afternoon and this evening. If there's any news, if not, then maybe we'll do some. If Patrick's around tomorrow morning and he wants to do a flight, maybe we'll do some flight sim karaoke.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Maybe we'll do some flight sim karaoke tomorrow.
We shall
If not, we'll figure it out. It's definitely gonna try possibly tonight with story time. If not tonight, then it'd be Wednesday night would be the start of it. But because Tuesday is D&D, we're back over on Council of Six starting tomorrow night for Dungeons und Dragons.
Indeed.
And I will
Friday.
check with Ronnie J as well. We'll see if we might be doing because we really need to dig in and finish that PS3 game console comparison. That's taking freaking forever.
And Friday I'll be back.
Camera
on
time
Red
again,
Hat.
sir.
We're about to end, so it's not a big deal.
All right.
So thanks everybody for hanging out. We talked about lots of num-nums today.
Nom nom.
Nom-nums. And we will catch you all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.